chicken in a basket.
You are my most favorite creation.
Fire!
It's Spooty McGee.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there. Hello there, Aurora Night VR. Hello, I'm also a VR person. Most of the time, some of the time. I don't know, part of the time, all of the time. Hello there, folks. How you doing? Welcome back to my office. Who do we have here this evening with us? We have, well, of course, the lovely Aurora. And then lady who's now offering up chicken attacks for free. Just go to their channel and they will throw a chicken at you right and get you right in the feels. Let's see. I'm not here. I'm no here. I'm no here. All right. Well, that's always good. Hi, Kendall, Spoody, Borkleton, Chrisselton, Zottleton. Kino Soy, hello, it's the boy, the Foxxyboi, the one and only. That's not true, actually. I am one of a myriad of Foxxybois, as I have been learning. There's a streamer that I've started watching, they're called Down Under, or The Down Under. Man, I can't get their name right, and I've talked about them numerous times. And a frequent chatter of theirs is the one and only Foxxyboi. They spelled out real long and silly, so I bothered them. Oh, also hello, Hopeful Eclipse. How you doing? How have you been sleeping? Terrible, just terrible. I sleep and then I wake up and it's like, nah, I don't wanna. That's stupid. I'm fine. Suddenly Sin City. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. This world is very colorful. I've got a nice mahogany desk. My wallpaper behind me is a nice blue with highlights of red. Very colorful here in my office. If you're having troubles with your color settings on Twitch, you know, write a complaint or change your monitor or do anything but, you know, watch me. Go forth. Go change the colors. Okay, plan 2. When it's time for bed, you do have 5-mile run. You should be tired enough to get yourself to sleep. I don't want to do a 5-mile run. I'm a lazy son of a bitch. Oh my. Today, folks, we've got a lovely video game just for you. We're going to continue onward with investigations with the one and only, I've said one and only so many times this stream. Marty, what are you talking about? We're gonna get back into investigative stuff with Chicken Police. God, couldn't get that out. I have the ADD real bad. I have the ADHD. I found out it's not ADD anymore. It's always ADHD. Whatever. Born in a different time. Back when I was a kid, they just said I was hyper. They said stop giving them sugar. Hit them more. And look how it turned out. Okay. So I've got tea, I've got water, I've got scree, and I'm ready to pee. No, wait, I peed a lot. I peed as much as I could before the stream, so we'll see how that runs. Okay, so, what's up, Dangle? It's skaters and ADHD and sugar. Let's go. Here we go. I'm sorry that Skater's entrance is only in black and white. I'm working on adding color. So we'll fix that later on down the line. So let's go ahead and move our office into a little bit more of a certain thing here. Oh, come on, pop up. There we are. How's that sounding, folks? How's that sounding? Too loud? Too quiet? You tell me. All right, let's go into this.
So you're telling me you have no idea what this is?
All right, so what we have to remember is Zip here. Yes, Spoody scatters his hot box in the car. He's smoking all that weed. Now, so what we have to remember here is raccoon guy over here, right here. His name is Zip. He called the cops on himself to protect himself.
It's a wristband. I see the same thing as you. This was the only thing left of the dead body. And me, you know me, they don't call me Sticky Fingers for nothing.
He was hired by the rat mobster, who I'm forgetting the name at the current moment. He was hired by that guy to dispose of a body. And Zip did it. He took it to the hive. Okay, I did it. Ivan, thank you. So Ivan hired Zip to get rid of a body. Zip took a bracelet that has a number on it. The body was taken to the hive, the insect people population area, where they devoured the body. Whoa. So let's keep going.
So you just took it.
Maybe for some blackmailing?
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of justice. I wanted to know who I buried.
You're a real bastard, Zip. A real first-grade bastard.
A first-grade bastard? I know what that's like.
Should I say thanks? Thanks.
Just lay low, Zip. Real low.
Thanks for the advice, Sonny.
So where to next? Where did that wristband come from?
I got bad news, Marty. I only know one person who knows about medical stuff.
Oh, no. We were just there.
Sorry, partner. Boobo again.
Right, we assume it's a medical bracelet. So, we've dealt with all these people in here. Oh, can I go in there?
Maybe.
No, okay. Boobo. Boobo is our friend who's like kind of a crooked doctor. Still hate his hands. Good. He's a crooked doctor who took care of the two thugs from Ivan who probably threw us into the boat and lit us on fire, but definitely shot at us in a scene last time. The best word. Konbanwa, Foxy-san. What's that? Tizrock. Tizrock is learning Japanese right now. So konbanwa, konbanwa. I was reading my own thing. Konbanwa, Tizrock-san. Genki desu ka? Simple. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he can reply. Genki desu ka? All right. So we've got this. We've also got the Sweltering Nile, which we've been there. The Czar Club, Mullins Newstead. I'm just going to go ahead and progress with the main story here.
Hello, Ursula, dear.
Wow.
Oh, what's the rush? Is there something wrong?
Wrong. Wrong. That dim-witted, insane,
Tis a
ragged
rocket,
old
John.
stinky owl. That's what's wrong.
Whoa, whoa. It's all right, Ursula. Just tell us what happened.
Do not cross the bear lady. Rar, rar, bear lady. Rar, rar.
What happened? You happened. And Westler's goons. It was supposed to be the only day of the year we could have relaxed a little.
We're sorry, Ursula. You're right.
Like I care, Marty. I'm tired of this. Tired of the bitter old owl, and I'm tired of waiting.
And?
Never mind. I'm going. This time, I'm going for good.
Hang in there, Ursula. And if there's anything we can do to help.
Anything? Of course there is, my dear. I never want to see your faces again.
Ouch.
Look at that. Tizrock responded correctly. Genki Dayo. Ooh, look at that. You're getting that Osaka bin. Osaka bin. Yeah, we like it. We like it.
I'm gonna try to talk to the old owl. All right?
Ha! Good luck with that.
Oh, and Ursula, thanks for all you've done for us. With the car.
You know, I'm starting to regret it.
That was...
I love how they hold their hands like, oh, shit.
Rough.
yeah.
But understandable. I only see Bubo once a year, and even that's way too much.
A lot of people feel the same about us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So there we go. Let's talk to Boobies. Bubbos. Let's talk about his wife.
Say, Bubo, about Ursula.
What about her?
Well, that's just it. What if she's not coming back? I'm a little worried about you, Doc. And you know that's not my style.
I have to stay away from Osaka Station. Spend way too much money. That's just on food. Oh my.
Well, don't worry, boys. The wind's blowing, the sun's shining.
And Ursula always comes back.
Exactly. There are things in the universe that are unchangeable.
Touching, but you should be prepared for the worst. I thought Molly was coming back too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I trust Ursula, Sonny. What else can I do?
Well, to be honest, that's all you can do.
All right. Let's see. So yeah, well, Bubo is married to Ursula. Ursula is kind of a wild card.
What do you know about this wristband, Bubo?
Zip said they gave these to patients in hospitals. That's why we came back to you.
Something similar, yes, but not exactly the same. It's different.
Oh, prediction. This is not a medical wristband, but a psych ward wristband. So maybe it's a little different.
And
what?
Well, what do you think? Where's this from?
How the hoot would I know, Sonny? What am I, some kind of psychic? That I put my hands on it and tell you?
Okay, let's try another approach. Do you have any idea why Wessler's men were looking for Zip so hard?
I don't. How should I know? Why should I care?
Okay.
He had to hide a body. The body of someone Wessler killed. The wristband is from the corpse.
Really?
That rang a bell, old owl.
Well, boys, if I'm right, you're in deep shit.
Deep shit.
That's more like it.
Tell us, Bubo.
So, Wessler, the wristband, and a corpse, huh? It looks very much like I know the connection. Or at least I have a hunch.
Everybody, he who borks is typing in Japanese in the chat. Unchi means beautiful. Feel free to spam that. That body came to his office, that's right.
Out with it, Owlface.
Okay, don't peck me, chickens. Hobart Ibn Wessler has a relative who happens to be a resident
Boom!
at an insane
Boom!
asylum.
You see that? Insane asylum.
is
Boom,
very
boom,
likely
boom.
from
I got you in my room. I did it. I saw it coming from a mile away.
Wait, a relative? What kind of relative?
Yeah. You don't know? I thought you were the detectives. Anyway, Ibn Wessler has a twin brother, Albert.
Albert Wessler.
Albert Wesker. I wonder if that's a nod.
Put it together very skillfully, Marty. Yes, Albert Wessler. He's a madman kept in
Nah.
solitary confinement.
Couldn't be.
Do you think he's the corpse? But why?
How the hell should I know that?
Thanks, Bubo. If what you told us is true, then this time we'll owe you one.
Will wonders never cease?
Yep, from Resident Evil. Yep. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys. I love Resident Evil to an extent.
So, Albert Wessler. Which asylum do you mean, Bubo?
It's got some fancy long name. I don't remember, but I have a brochure. Let me find it for you.
Thanks, Bubo.
Here it is. Let There Be Peace Forever. Mental Institution for Ill and Damaged Minds. Quite a beakful.
Where can we find it? I've never heard of it.
It's a good 6-hour drive from Clawville. Maybe more. But you'll find everything in the brochure.
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Whew. Finally? Now get your chicken scratchers out of here while I'm asking nicely.
You know, I gotta wonder, these people have human-esque bodies and animal-esque heads. Some have a little bit more animalistic hands, so I wonder where it stops. Like, do they actually have chicken feet? Because we haven't seen any of the feet here. Sounds unchy. There you go, Zardfear.
Just one more thing.
What's that, Bubo?
If that someone was really Albert Wessler, the trouble's bigger than you think.
It's always bigger than we think, Bubo. We're used to it.
You don't understand. Ibn Wessler never loved and respected anyone in his life like he did his brother Albert.
Ooh.
So what?
Then the problem's bigger than we thought. A cornered rat bites.
Well, thanks for worrying about us, Doc. But there's no way back from here. Too far, too late.
We're like hounds, old man. Once we've caught someone's leg, we never let it go.
Who? Not while you're alive, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, goodbye then, fellas. And I wouldn't mind if you never visited me again.
The pleasure was all ours.
Bubo has said goodbye to us 5 or 6 times now, yet I keep asking questions. Zip is a rat.
That rat you mentioned was Zip.
Should I be surprised or what? I knew it was him.
Yeah, we knew you knew.
Yay, furry detective time.
What
You must
did
be
that
Midwestern.
old raccoon
Oh.
do this time?
Ibn was blackmailing him with something. That's what we wanted to ask you. Do you know anything about it?
I don't care about Wessler's dealings, Sonny. I patch up whoever winds up here, and I don't care if they're cops or gangsters.
Or gangster cops.
It's the same thing.
Oh, brother.
Okay. So we've gotten what we needed from Bubo. Let's take a look at what we got in the inventory. We have Let There Be Peace
You're
Forever.
the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
555-966. So we gotta give it a call. We have a cell phone. We do not have a cell phone here, so I'll have to go back to our house. A Colt Python. I don't know anything about guns. All right, clues. The Insane Asylum. The wristband is very likely from Insane Asylum where Ivan West's secret twin was treated. People. Dr. Bubo. Also got really mad at upset didn't seem to upset Bubo that much. He is just dead inside. Bubo hates the bear, but loves the bear. We don't know. I only know one gun. They go bang! Watch my 9mm go bang! What-a-da-dang, I love that stupid song. Alright, so we've got Albert Wesker. Albert Wessler, rat, male, is a dangerous lunatic, and Albert Wessler is Hobart Ivan Wessler's twin brother who's been treated in an insane asylum for I don't understand this Ivan thing. Gun! Only because the Colt Python was that gun from Resident Evil. Now, I like Resident Evil, but I don't know, like, I love Resident Evil. I love watching Resident Evil. I've played a bunch of the Resident Evils. But I hate all the newest stuff. Well, that's not true. I like watching the newest stuff. I don't want to play the newest stuff. I don't want to play the one in the swamp or anything like that. Hi, Weskies. Oh, Mr. Weskers. Well, I was speaking of Albert Wesker, and here you are. That movie was whack. The movies were whack. I hate all the newest stuff too. It's all about, like, I have Code Veronica, the Japanese edition on Dreamcast here in my house. And what's funny is when I put it in, I didn't expect it, but it's a fully voice acted English cast with Japanese subtitles and Japanese menus. I was very surprised. After 4 was all action games, right? Resident Evil 4 was the best one for me, and I played that fucker on the Wii. Never newer stuff was less survival horror, more shooty. Nothing beats Outbreak and Outbreak File 2. I watched you play File 2, lady. Hi, Delta. How you doing? Everything good? Everything glory? Okay. Now, yeah, that's right. I have to go to Hotel Atlas. Okay, there's still some of those things. Alright, let's go to my hotel.
We had to gather ourselves, take a deep breath, and think over what we knew so far. What the chickens had I got myself into? What had I dragged Marty into? Moreover, what had we pulled the whole city into? This was going to be one of those cases that changed things forever. But I wasn't worried about myself. It didn't matter to me. Too many pieces had been plucked off this old rooster. But Marty's different. He's too good of a bird and too good of a cop to end up like me.
Let's see. Maybe it was meant to resemble an American action horror movie. Yeah, maybe so. I've never seen anyone play Outbreak. I should look that up on Twitch. It's good. It's fun. Doing good, left my damn job. Fucking sticking to the man. Get out of that. I hope you do. I hope it was the best decision ever. Maybe someone was playing that. 'Twas not me playing File 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I've yet to stream Resident Evil. I will not stream Resident Evil, I don't think. I won't stream any of the Resident Evils. I don't think that's where it's going to be at. I'm actually kind of... The only game that I don't know if it's the same... It's same genre. No, it's not. I don't know. I'm worried about my streaming of a Tomb Raider because it also has tank controls, and I'm worried about I'm gonna suck at it so bad it's gonna be boring for everybody involved. I don't know. I will con you into playing one with me. Well, that depends. So if it's like, well, okay, Lady and I have like the standing thing with Raft, and we might end it and be like, well, do we do something else? We'll see. What am I doing? Your presence is what makes the gameplay interesting. Shall I fart into the microphone? Old controls is frustrating. I know. Oh, it was. Imagine getting hired for a specific position and then them to change the whole position without notifying you and setting you apart from time I was. I hope you said, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, and then stormed out, Delta. Damn, wonder how what we did as kids. Oh my god. I tried to pick up, what was it, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1? Just on like an emulator thing. Couldn't even tell where the fucking skateboard was. I don't know how I could tell where anything was with those graphics so bad. I know graphics don't mean anything these days, but Jesus, that was just bad. Doesn't Tomb Raider have modern controls options? I don't know. The remastered ones? I don't know. Maybe they do. If they do, that's going to be a game changer. Just compare controls to Tomb Raider as being the worst controls possible, so I can't wait for the struggle. Now, what's funny is I've got remasters 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to attempt to do 1 and see how we go. All right, enough of me talking. Back to the game.
A secret twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting to feel like we're really in a detective novel. A cheap one.
Yeah, but, listen, Marty.
What is it, Boss Bird?
I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
Good on you, Delta. New job starts tomorrow. Good luck. Hell yeah.
What? Are you joking? I know you have a weak sense of humor, but there's a limit to everything.
I'm not joking, Marty.
Well, I certainly hope you are.
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it. You have someone to go home to.
They're breaking up.
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself? What do you think? I endured all this to give up now? What do you take me for? No, pal. You're not getting rid of me so easily.
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you moron. Just accept it, shake my hand, and go home. Your wife, Laura's waiting for you.
Marty, it's not you, it's me. Oh, that's right. He who borks has a severe crush on this particular rooster above me. 2 weeks notice? I'm lucky I give you 2 days notice. I'm leaving today. There you go.
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in. I risked my life more than once tonight. You know why?
No. Why?
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boil says or whatever's on a goddamn piece of paper. We're the chicken police, Sonny. And we always will be.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're gonna go to that insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast and clean. Yeah, just like you said, even if it kills us.
Thanks, Marty. Without you, I'd most likely already be sleeping the big sleep.
Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Like you say, partner.
Let's drop this before you start crying on me, okay?
I hope not.
You almost just did.
Clock off, Marty.
That's the spirit. The Sonny I know and hate.
Now, what's interesting is we have clear evidence that Marty shot Sonny with a shotgun at one point and almost killed him. And yet, best of friends. And why shouldn't we all love Marty? All right, folks, if you love Marty and you want to marry Marty, type 1 in the chat for me. Just type the number 1. If you don't want to love Marty and you want to make him into fried chicken, type 2 in the chat, all right? That's what I want to see. Give me some 1s or 2s. Tell me if you're 1 for love, 2 for fried chicken. Foxy, I heard that somewhere. 2! Oh, no! So many 2s!
The button has been pressed.
1! Yeah. Stop pressing the button, you fucks. We got 2 2s and 2 1s. It's an even split, boys and girls. And those in between. Well, that's the better partner than one. What's better? A partner that... Wait, well, what's a better partner than the one that almost kills you? Instructions unclear. I ended up pushing the button. Fuck you. All right, now look. I know what I gotta do. I gotta make a phone call. I don't remember the phone number. What's the number? 966. 5 5 5 9 6 6. Let's give a ring. Ring a dang doodle. What? I do it wrong? Oh, I thought that's. Oh. I thought.
You're the best, Boobo.
Yeah, it's just 5966. Okay, I guess we have to drive there, which is a 6-hour drive. Let's ask questions.
So where exactly is this place?
A few hours' drive from here, in the middle of nowhere. It's a creepy old mansion, of course.
Too late.
You think it's a good idea to go
Yeah,
there?
maybe too late.
What if it's a trap?
I told you can still go back.
Huh, wouldn't you love that? No such luck, boss. If I get killed or locked up forever in an insane asylum, that's gonna be on you.
Thanks, pal. I deserved that.
Okay. So let's see. I can't tell if it's bright or dark outside. Oh, what? You can't see the bright yellow sun drifting in through the window? Oh, is your color settings off? You know, you might want to adjust your Twitch settings. You know, there's this little funny cog button. I think if you just put me down to like 144p, you'll see all the colors.
You still trust her?
I never trusted her, Marty.
I mean, you believe her?
I'm sure she was honestly afraid. People don't fake it that easy. But I can understand why she didn't tell us about her former profession.
Or how she knows Molly.
Yeah, that too. And the death of Deborah complicated things even more.
Hey, Sonny,
She didn't seduce you, right? I mean, Natasha.
Ah, don't be stupid, Monty. My old ticker hasn't been beating for a long time. Not that way, anyway.
Flaccid chicken cock.
Yeah, all right, boss.
All right, I had to do 120p. That's good. What's the bet Molly is in the asylum? Ooh, good question. Not bad. Maybe. Ooh.
So what do you think happened to the corpse?
Probably been eaten. Horrible to think about, but even if half of what they say about the hive is true,
Yeah.
starvation, riots, arson, predation.
Now, I do know that there's I don't know if it's a DLC or a direct sequel, but there's Chicken Police Into the Hive, which it might be interesting to play at some point, but let's see how this game ends before I make any commitments.
You're telling me. Makes my feathers stand on end when I think about what goes on in there. And we pretend we don't know about it. As if Roachtown isn't even part of Clawville.
This won't end well. I'm afraid soon Clawville's gonna burn once again, and because of its own foolishness.
Ooh, he said he's gonna burn once again. Not there. I noticed things.
That's if another meat war doesn't break out first. 'Cause then, the whole wilderness will burn.
Lovely prospects, eh?
Either way, it was a damn clever move for Wessler to hide the body in Roachtown.
It's the only place no one will ever find it.
Like the belly of a burning ship.
Oh, I think that was an intentional red herring.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Who'd have thought? I believed that little rat. I thought he'd changed. Idiot.
There's a point when it's too late to change, Marty. His past caught up with him. Whatever he did since then doesn't matter.
Not much.
Exactly. And that's the case with us, too. That's why I won't back down. Even though a voice in my head is screaming right now, leave it all to hell and have another drink.
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should.
God. Into Hive is a sequel, not released yet. I want more Chimkin Police. Well, don't worry. I believe right now we have another like 4 or 5 hours of this, if I'm not mistaken. Honka honka. Okay, so I need to look at this real quick. Codex. This is the... Alright, the Meat War. The Great Meat War was the biggest and most bloody conflict in known history of the wilderness, ranging from 822 to 849. In the beginning, it only affected... Get out of here. I thought. In the beginning, it only affected the Altera, the two-headed continent. But in later years, it spread to the 12 colonial provinces, including all of Clawville's 4 colonies. During the Meat War, about 80 to 90 million animals died. And after the war, 27 species were declared extinct. Whoa. Wow. That's intense, baby. All right. So, we fucking... Oh, I can't leave. Oh, I gotta talk. I gotta do specific things. Whiskey.
I've had enough.
Damn it. Drawer. Nothing. We have a gun, yet we've yet to use it. Okay, I bet I have to just... Hold on, let me take a look at this.
Man, I can't imagine how you feel.
Shut up, Marty.
Sure.
Okay, all right. So that's my wife. She's a pigeon. Wait, is she a pigeon? No, she's a parrot of some sort. I do not know my birds. This is why we don't see any unicorns. That's right.
What do you think, Marty?
What? You care what I think?
Stop fooling around, Marty.
Parakeet.
I'm serious. So what do you think about everything?
Well, I think we're in deep shit. But to be honest, Ibn Wessler is in deeper shit.
Do you think he really murdered his brother? But why? And what does it have to do with Natasha and the threats?
Doesn't add up yet. Something's missing. Let's visit the institution and try to find out what we can about this Albert Wessler fella.
Exactly. If he's the dead body, we've got to know what the motive was. If we can't, and if he's still alive, we gotta ask him directly.
And what do you think, Sonny?
I think Ibn, Albert, and Natasha are the three key players in this case, and that all of it has something to do with the brothel.
And the fact that Natasha used to be a... courtesan?
Yeah, that too.
Listen, Sonny, about Molly.
Uh-oh, difficult subject here.
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Forget it.
Forget it.
Let's concentrate on the case, and on making it out alive, and helping Natasha, too.
There are other games in the same universe? What you mean?
Whatever you say, Boss Bird. So you think Natasha's really in danger?
It could be, or she could even be behind everything.
Zip's Cafe.
No, you don't believe that.
I'm not sure what I believe, Marty. Let's see. Things got mixed up at the brothel.
Oh, investigations, huh? Hold on, I'm actually checking out what Moxie says on the, Oh, well, look at that. Welcome to the cafe, interactive fiction. Well, 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 sure as shit, there's more in the universe, folks. Wow. This one, the two look like they're furry artists. Ah. This one's very, I like the stylization. All right, let's put that there. Not sure. Could be important, not now. So, Ibn, that's gotta be right. Wessler's twin, almost. Corpse with a wristband. I'm not sure. Natasha's secret. That's it. Natasha was a courtesan before, and Ivan tried to keep that secret. Ivan found out that Natasha was a secret spy of the Zywas. All that time, Natasha worked at the brothel. Zywas wanted to keep that secret because she is with Ibn. Natasha was a secret lover of Zip. No. I don't know. I can get this wrong. How did we know? What do we have that? Okay, I gotta talk this out. Okay, courtesan before. I'm trying to keep that secret. That maybe is an answer. B. Ivan found that Natasha was a secret spy of Zywas all the time. We have no clue of that. That's news to me. C. Natasha worked at the brothel, and Zywas wanted to keep that secret because she is with Ivan. No. Yeah, no, definitely not D. Nobody loves Zip. Does it go with A?
Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ibn wanted to keep that a secret.
Is it one of these?
A secret, it seems. Somebody else had to pay for.
Zip dealt with the body and kept the wristband to himself. Okay, we know that's true. Zip killed someone to keep the secret on Ivan Wessler's orders. We don't know that's true. Wristband is the key, and the evidence that Zip killed someone must because of Natasha's secret. Zip stole the ribbon. Okay, A.
Somebody died for that secret. Zip hid the body, but he kept the wristband.
I mean, yeah, we're just stating obvious things. We got to keep it together. So Wessler's twins. Yeah.
Who could it belong to?
Albert Wessler. Some of the royal family, dead by Ivan Wessler. No dead body. Yep, this
The
one.
dead body was almost certainly Albert Wessler, a resident of an insane asylum. But why did he have to die?
Case closed. It's not closed at all. My goodness, I'm very thirsty this evening. It means I'm gonna have to pee so much. Okay, so let's go to the codex here. Places. We're gonna go to the insane asylum, the mental institute with a ridiculously long name, ridiculously long history, according to the pictures. Miles is here. Ew! Me is human. Hey! Who's policing the chickens? Miles is here. Whoa. I can't leave yet, so I gotta probably talk to Marty some more.
Okay, so the picture is more or less clear. Ibn's got his brother killed because he learned Natasha worked in a brothel.
Well, that could be the case, but I believe the roots go deeper than that.
Which we'd only learn if we talked to him. I mean, if the corpse isn't him, because then we'd need a medium.
Which would be exciting, but maybe it's enough if we ask the doctor who treated him.
That too, yeah. But where's the fun in that?
I'm just trying to call the asylum and see if that works for anything. Get Miss Cleo. Call me now. Is that what Miss Cleo said? Call me now. Answer the. Oh.
It's called the Let There Be Peace Forever Mental Institution for Ill and Damaged Minds. What can I do for you, sir or madam?
Well, I'd like to inquire about a patient who I believe is being treated at your institution. His name is Albert Wessler.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information if you don't have the password given to relatives. Do you have one?
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not a relative. I'm calling from the Clawville Police Department.
Oh, I see. In that case, officer, I'd advise you to visit our institution personally. Our director and I would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, miss. I guess I'll do that.
We'll welcome you with open arms, sir. Have yourself a beautiful, starlit night.
We're gonna get fucked at the asylum.
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.
See you soon.
We're gonna get murdered or put in a straight jacket. I don't know why. When I do close-ups on this stuff, I slow down my VTuber model, but if I go back out, back to full range of motion. Very odd.
We have to go there.
Ah, the thought gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps aren't good enough for you?
Ha ha ha.
All back. Okay, so I'm not allowed to leave quite yet. Still gotta talk to some things. Okay.
So
it'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up a room for you to sleep in.
Whew, great idea.
Oh, now we gotta call Lewis. What was Lewis's fucking phone number? Shit. I wrote it down and I threw away the piece of paper because I thought I wouldn't need it. Fuck. What's Lewis's phone number? Oh. Hold on. Where is it? Lewis. You're a rabbit. There you are. Phone number 932. Okay, thank you. Holy crap, Lois. That was not a good Peter. Peter. No, it was bad.
Hey, Lewis, it's me again.
Oh, hello, Sonny. What's up?
Were you sleeping, pal?
Me? Oh, I wasn't. Anyway, I'm always at your service.
Would you open up a room for Marty?
Truly, Sonny.
Thanks, Lewis. I'm not even gonna say it.
I will. You owe me one. Again.
Yeah.
All these owed favors.
Sorry for the mess, Marty.
Don't worry about it, Sonic.
Thanks.
Police say the floor inside is covered with conspiracy theory papers and notes written with your own blood.
More like dirty clothes and empty bottles, Marty. Sorry.
You're no fun, Sonny.
Well, you'll get old eventually, too.
Never.
Hello, Tomothy. How are we doing this evening? So colorful indeed. Oh, we gotta go to the insane asylum. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a very... Oh, chapter 4. Farewell, my lovely. All right, hold on. I'll shut up.
I slept like I used to sleep years ago. Like a miner or a soldier. Empty. Dead tired. Then I saw Tessa. My darling little daughter.
Is a daughter?
But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall her face. I reached out to her, but she just kept getting further and further away. Then I saw Molly. But she wasn't real. Just the ghost of a memory. I'm here, I cried. But all I heard was laughter. Not hers. Who's there? Suddenly, she appeared. Natasha. Just stood there laughing. But her eyes were cold. Then she said something. Painted red. Painted red. Painted red. That was just a dream, Sonny. Nothing more. I looked at Marty and I saw the same thing in his eyes as he probably saw in mine. It's time to hit the brakes, to turn back, go home and forget about all of this. Of course, I stepped on the gas instead. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything good, but this...
Ooh, just like a horror movie.
I was thinking the same.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Let's hope so.
Okay. That's a giraffe. There's... color!
This picture...
It's very...
special?
King Fox. Weird people. Resident nurse.
This guy seems strangely familiar to me.
MLP music. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna take you down. Never gonna put you in a straitjacket.
You don't say. You've been treated here too. That would explain a lot.
Oh, don't be stupid. I'm serious. Take a closer look.
No.
Well?
No, it can't be. Are you telling me it's him? M.B. Davis himself?
I'm sure of it, pal. It seems the gossip was true. The eternal king of jazz in a madhouse.
No!
Oh, no. The poor devil. That was
Cluck.
Okay, corridor. We gotta talk to the nurse.
Of all the great
Well,
wild
hello.
ones,
Greetings, miss.
is it really you?
Well, yes.
Yes, it really is you. The chicken police.
Hi, Eggman. I need to learn more things outside of I miss my wife tales.
I'm afraid so.
Of all that's furry and plumey, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Miss, we'd like to ask...
Please, don't be scared. I'm just really excited. You know, I've read every book about you and your adventures, and I even collected newspaper articles when I was a little girl.
Indeed.
You can't imagine what an honor it is to meet you in person.
We really...
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Take a deep breath, Miranda. Take a deep breath.
Are you okay, miss?
Yes, I am. I just needed some air. So, dear detectives, Santino and Martin, what can I do for you?
Number one, take 2 steps back so I can look you in the face, and also quit being fucking weird. Tails took his wife. He's just the natural order of things. The windpipe offends me. Oh, Echo VX2 Cheese, how you doing? Then we're gonna turn around.
Well, miss, we have some questions, if you don't mind.
I'd love to answer all of your questions, detectives.
It has been a while, Echo. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Let me look at this Kodak. Oh, Wesker's still hanging out there. We'll love it. All right. Let's look at this nurse. Miranda the nurse, giraffe, female, special feature, full of life, full of hope, full of almost everything. And she is she's a big fan of us, or has a big crush on us. Ew. I've been so busy being gay. You know, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Chickens look so cursed. They do, but I think I've grown fond of these characters. The poser has been playing for you for a while. Oh, that's right. Her name is Miranda, and she's an embarrassingly huge fan of the Chicken Police. Okay. Oh my god, my eye. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, hold on. Okay, you know, actually, let me go deal with this. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Whoa! I can explode to death. Oh. I think I'm building a little life out here. Isn't that nice? Too bad I don't know how to live. I see the issue. Candle, your wife's awake.
Oh no.
What do you mean no?
What's she put?
Hi.
Hi. I didn't even hear her freaking get up.
You said she was right there.
She's right there, and we're in a dark room. I can't see the bed.
If you ever do fucking VR chat while I'm like sleeping in the bed next to you, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna wake up and go, stop! I'm trying to fucking sleep.
So if Kendall collapses.
No.
I think I found the squirrel problem.
Oh, right. Yeah. I've done something funky, and I think Mikaze can pick up my tail from like over anyway. Yeah. What's wrong? You got a 40-second lag of you taking pictures of my butt? I'm gonna report you to the police.
Sure. Call the police.
Mikaze, you're the police.
Yes.
Fix it.
No, I'm the police.
How are you the police?
You shot him.
I know what you were talking about. But
gosh.
If you remember a little secret thing, he's actually the police, and you know it. Let's keep on, keep it on.
That one girl is like, I smell Gesundheit.
What was that? The demon fucking got let out? Jesus, fuck me, Christ! No. What was that sound?
we yell on her, we sneeze. Got to get it out. Exercise the demons.
All right. Hi, how you doing? Sorry. Yes, Zodfear, you are absolutely correct. I'm going to give you a little bit of I'm going to give you some actual real life Foxxyboi lore. I don't know if you would call it lore or more like reality. I wear contacts. Yes, I know, the guy who wears glasses on his fucking little face all the time also wears contacts. And just a moment ago, I itched my eye, and then that contact decided it needed to go into the back of my goddamn head. I wanted to see what was in my brain, and it turns out ain't much. Yes, I wear contacts, folks, and I fucked one of them up. I found it. I dug it out. I did it out. I took my eyeball out. I fished out that contact, and I got it. I got it. So there you go. Folks. That is an honest to goodness piece of the man behind the boy. He wears contacts. Write that down. Write that down. And eventually, maybe you'll get a full picture of me one day. Now let's talk to this butthole haver.
Say, miss, what can you tell us about this place?
Our institution was standing even before the Great Meat War, and during the war, it was transformed into a military hospital. Since then, we're relentlessly working on treating injured minds under the leadership of Dr. Quetzal, the famous specialist.
Oh, the famous specialist, eh? Kendall, shut the fuck up. You know I don't have heterochromia. None of you do in the chat, except for that one dude's like, I really have heterochromia. Take out your eyes. Swap them around. Exchange one for another with a friend of yours that has similar colored eyes. Get out of here.
The place seems pretty empty. Do many people work here?
We have 32 residents and 7 nurses, including me. We also have a 3-person maintenance and cleaning staff, and, of course, the heart and soul of our institution, Dr. Quetzal himself.
I see. Now, this Dr. Quetzal, is he the director here?
Exactly. Director, scientist, researcher, patron, and doctor. And even a friend.
Ooh, friendship.
Quite a guy.
He certainly is.
I love friends. Dr. Sasuus Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatless. Oh, by the way, folks, Kendall's referring to the fact that I hate people with, or I hate the fact that there are so many fursonas out there with heterochromia, which is so rare, but it's so common in the furry fandom. It's insane. Stop it.
So who is this Dr. Quetzal exactly?
He's a world-famous researcher of the mind, Mr. Featherland. He published countless books in the fields of psychology and psychotherapy.
I know there's a few dog breeds out there that have heterochromia, so do cats, but it's more likely in dogs and cats than it is with your fucking fursona. Oh wait, no it's not. It's so common, it's like every other furry has heterochromia. It was blue.
Psycho what?
Now you can be blue, that's okay, but the heterochromia thing, get over yourself. Stop it.
Unraveling the mind.
I'm so pissy about odd doofus things.
Of the century, Mr. McChicken.
That's really good to know.
I'm so glad I'm Luigi. Luigi, why are you doing that? Get out of the pipe, Luigi. Mama Mario. No, I'm fixing it. No, Luigi, no. Choose to be basic. Now, you know, it's funny. It's like, I'm pissy about this heterochromia, and like, you can just see my view account like go down by like 5 or 6 because I made fun of like 5 people that have heterochromia. You're allowed to have it, but I'm pissy about it.
So this doctor's some celebrity, right? Does he usually meet other important persons?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Well, like Mr. Hobart Wessler, for example.
Ah, yes. That's something you should ask the doctor himself, but unfortunately, I don't think he has time right now.
He's swamped, is he?
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. He is very, very, very busy. All the time.
I thought so. Now, what can you say about this, miss? Have you seen anything like it?
Of course. Our residents wear these for identification. But how did you come by it? They only wear them inside the institution.
Huh. I see.
The wristband does belong to one of our residents, but I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you more due to regulations.
Oh, come on, Miranda. It's us, the chicken police.
Ooh, use it, Marty. Use it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Miranda.
All right. All right. I'll do it.
Albert Wessler. All
The
right.
patient's name is Albert Thaddeus Wessler.
Okay.
Figures. Just as we thought.
Thank you, Miranda. We'll never forget this.
Please, don't make me blush. And don't tell anyone you heard it from me.
Oh, we won't. I promise.
Gonna immediately tell everybody, hey, the giraffe bitch told us the secret. Okay. I hide in holes and not wish to be praised. Okay.
So when can we talk to Mr. Wessler?
I need to ask Dr. Quetzal. Please wait here.
Thank you.
Hey, can I talk to you now?
That was...
Cluck you.
Okay, no.
Dr.
Yes.
Quetzal will see you. He's
Oh.
waiting for you in his office. Up the stairs, all the way down the hall, until the last door.
What a surprise. It's enough to mention Wessler's name and all the doors are open.
I wouldn't want to get mixed up in this, but do you think Albert is in danger?
Danger? What do you mean?
We haven't heard from him since he disappeared, and we're really, really worried.
I see. We don't know yet, miss, but let's hope for the best.
Great wild ones protect him.
Where is he?
No idea, Marty.
The smell of all that's furry. I'll never get used to it.
Well, reptiles have a disgusting body odor, Marty, but they feel exactly the same about us.
Exactly. Great wild ones. You scared the hell out of me.
He blends in with the environment. Ooh, don't like him.
I already sensed your arrival from afar. You know, snakes have a different sense of smell, and birds used to be our prey once upon a time.
Well, yeah. Luckily, we're living in civilized times.
Lucky. Please take a seat. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Ooh, snakehead. See, like this, that's kind of fucked up scary. You look at somebody like OK Donuts, you're like, gentle snake face, angry snake face. Take this reticle, pow, pow, pow. Are you afraid of snakes, folks? I don't know if I am or not. I go back and forth on it. Like I was holding a ball python once and I kept going, is it gonna bite me? Nah, it's not gonna bite me. It's gonna bite me? Nah, it's gonna bite me. And I just kept thinking that while I held it, but it was so cool to hold. Eggs. Yeah, I want to look at stuff
Your
real quick.
office is rather Puritan. Simple, I mean.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, yes. I can't let my mind wander from my work. I only keep what's essential in my office.
I see. That makes sense.
I'm afraid of the ones I see. That's good. Living in Australia, just stay away from snakes. Something against them, just keep distance. Well, I mean, yes, as Bork says, it's good to hold a healthy fear of anything that can kill you. But the ones I hear, ooh. Yeah, I know. With snakes, like, don't fuck with them. They won't fuck with you, usually. Like bees and, except for wasps. Wasps suck. I don't know why I get on. Okay, whatever. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Window.
Why do you have bars on your windows?
Because it's a room like all the others, and I'm just an animal too, like all our residents.
With the significant difference of you being a doctor and not a patient, am I right?
It's not as big of a difference as you'd think.
Okay. Walls. Death, nobody cares. Speak.
To be honest, gentlemen, your visit is anything but a surprise. I could even say I was expecting it.
Okay, Mr. Snake-O.
What an introduction.
Please forgive me. I have the bad habit of immediately getting into the middle of things. How very rude of me. My name is Dr. Sessuous Quetzalcoatl, but most call me Dr. Quetzal to keep it simple.
The name is Santino Featherland, and this is my partner, Martin McChicken, from
the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. Your fame is one step ahead of you.
Okay.
We're used to it.
Certainly.
We have some questions about one of your patients, if you don't mind. We'd like to talk to him, if that's possible.
Please be specific, Detective.
Look, Doctor, we're too tired to play cat and mouse. Not that snake and chicken sounds any better.
Very funny, I must say. Just what I expected from you two detectives.
We know you know. It's about Albert Wessler, Ibn Wessler's secret twin. Ever since we've said his name, all the doors have miraculously opened. That's what we call a bullseye.
Well, yes. Why should I deny it? We're talking about a rather illustrious patient here, who's also a very particular medical case.
Now, that's much more interesting. So, are you willing to talk about him?
Because Albert, regrettably, has disappeared, and you are police detectives, I have no reason not to talk to you. Of course, I'm at your service, but you must understand I can't disclose information about my patients.
Not even if it's a matter of life and death?
Everything's a matter of life and death in here, Detective. This is a hospital, even if it's primarily for the mind, not the body.
Still, I'd like to give the impossible a try.
Please, Detective, just do your job, and I'll do mine.
Okay. Interesting. Don't know how to really quite read this character quite yet. I mean, everybody's been against us. Why wouldn't he? Let me guess. Shooting his partner so the chief keeps him paired. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. The thing hates us. The Mr. Bloodboil, whatever, the chief of police.
How long was Albert a resident of the institution?
For quite some time. His first symptoms surfaced in his teens. Depression, panic attacks, and schizophrenia.
Was he brought here immediately after the first signs that something wasn't right?
You know, the biggest problem with an opinion on insanity is that animals are ashamed of it. That's the reason our institution stands out here in the middle of nowhere.
Because animals would rather hide what they're afraid to face.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
As far as I know, the Wessler family wasn't exceptionally wealthy.
Indeed, they were rather poor, but we offer our services gratis.
Then how do you sustain yourselves?
By the grace of the treasury of King Hector III, of course.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
My family and the royal dynasty had always been on good terms, Mr. Santino.
Okay. Ooh, I can ask some questions now, but I want to go more in depth.
What kind of a place is this
exactly? In depth,
I assume it wasn't built as an insane asylum.
It used to be a mansion. Construction started during the occupation in 622. Then it stood empty for almost a century, until finally it went to the crown of Clawville when Hector's great-grandfather took the throne. The rest is history.
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for more than 30 years, but it's been in my family's possession for almost 150 years.
How long do snakes live? How long do snakes live?
So if I count correctly, as soon as it went to the crown, it was seized by your family.
That's almost accurate, Mr. Featherland.
What a lovely
Long time.
inheritance.
Almost there.
Tell me, Doctor, do you know Madame Zavas?
Just like everybody else, I've heard of her, but I never had the pleasure of meeting her in person. I'm sure she's an interesting case.
Oh, you can be sure about that. I'd gladly get you two together if I had the chance. A spare cell would suit her very much.
Is that so?
Boas can live between 20 to 40 years. I've seen them myself for like 26 years. Oh my. So getting a snake as a pet is a commitment. The kitty kind of takes care of itself. Dog, you need to, well, dogs can live up to be like 15, right? And cats can live up to be like 20 or 30 or 80.
As it turns out, she likes small, narrow, secret places.
Oh, I see. What a coincidence.
That's a gay joke. All right, let's see. I wanna ask some questions.
Dr. Quetzal's a real mystery, but I can turn that to my advantage. I just need to focus on the strangest pieces of the puzzle.
Mysterious, a little bit more in the negative. Look at that guy. So when did Albert become a resident of the Institute?
So when did Albert become a resident of your institute?
Albert and Hobart, or Ibn as you call him, arrived here almost exactly 4 years ago.
Oh, so they're young. Oh, wait, hold on. Really? Okay, I was kind of under the impression Powder Beach, stop it hurts my little hair. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was under the impression that Ibn, Hobart, Wessler, all those bitches were like in the late 20s or 30s. But he said teenager. Oh, I'm confused. All right.
Could you describe that day more specifically?
It was not long after New Year's Eve, maybe the first week of the year, if I'm not mistaken. It was sleeting that day. Wind was banging incessantly on the windows. The power was going out for short periods of time.
What was your first impression of them?
I already knew the Wessler name. I knew who they were. Or at least I knew one of them, Hobart Wessler. He was famous. Gangster, moneylender, celebrity, lover.
Ooh, he said that weird.
And Albert?
He was new to me, an invisible gray ghost. The family had tried to keep his existence a secret.
Why?
Because they were ashamed of him, of course, Mr. Featherland. That's how it usually is.
What was your first impression of him?
He was silent, but observed everything that surrounded him. His eyes were constantly moving, never stopped for a second.
Was he afraid?
I wouldn't say so. It seemed to me that he wanted to move into our institution voluntarily. It looked as if he couldn't wait to be here, alone, locked up in silence and darkness.
Didn't you think of that as unusual?
Of course I did, but who am I to judge? It was rather special treatment.
Okay. Did Ibn Wessler threaten you in any way? What kind of special treatment did Albert get? Well, I mean, why? I mean, he'd be like, yeah, no. He'd be like, confidentiality agreement, blah, blah, blah. What kind of special treatment did he get? Might be interesting to find out. Come on, you stupid arm. Stop wiggling. I'm not doing anything. Come on. There we go. There we go. But But I wonder if it's possible that he wouldn't give us the answer due to client confidentiality. But I'm going to go with this. My gut says this.
What kind of special treatment did Albert get?
You know, if an institution like ours has to accept a Wessler as a guest, there's bound to be some favoritism.
And complete secrecy, I guess.
HIPAA.
Yes, but that's the case for all our patients, Mr. Featherland.
My arm is going crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Huh? What? 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 What?
Of course. So in what way did he receive more than the others?
Basically, we don't admit anyone into our institution without a complete and thorough prior assessment. In the case of Albert, we put that aside.
So you didn't even know if he had anything wrong with him?
Initially, no. He was more of a guest than a patient.
How did you see Albert when you first met? How did Albert relate to you? Do you think he was a threat? I want this one.
How did you see Albert when you first met?
Albert was shy and reserved, like a ghost. He almost never touched anything. It was evident he was exceptionally intelligent. He measured and observed everything around him.
What else?
He was delicate and graceful, almost like a woman. Yes. He was rather feminine. He was an artist, Mr. Featherland, a magnificent painter, and rather good writer, too. Sometimes I even heard him sing.
Oh my.
Why did he have to be locked up?
I asked the same thing at first.
Are you telling me that Albert had multiple personalities? Oh my goodness.
Are you telling me Albert had multiple personalities?
We found out very quickly that there was no other reason for the cause of his seizures. He had a cold and calculating personality who sometimes, especially on stormy days, took the reins over their shared mind.
He had these seizures from the beginning.
Yes, Mr. Featherland, but they started to intensify after Albert left our institution for the first time.
He did what? Left the institution? More than once?
Oh, yes, Mr. Featherland. Albert left the institution on several occasions until the last time, when he failed to come back.
So he left voluntarily, huh? Okay.
He's not only very observant, but he's addicted to details. I must focus on that if I want to get closer to the truth. Focus. Addicted to details.
You're keeping some things from me, right? Dumb question. Albert could just walk in and out. Probably a good question. When and why did Albert leave the institution the first time? Could you let Albert leave his place? This one has details. When and why.
When and why did Albert leave the institution for the first time?
It was about 2 years ago. Mr. Hobart Wessler appeared and demanded we let his brother go free. Naturally, we obliged. We had no idea if we'd ever see him again.
But you did.
He returned the same day. Albert was ecstatic. He was unrestrained. I could almost say happy.
Ow.
That was unusual for him?
I had never seen him like that before, Mr. Featherland. He just smiled and stared at the empty wall for hours.
Did he ever tell you what happened to him outside?
Of course he did. Albert and I had a good relationship. He was working.
Was it a painting of a lovely lady cat?
Oh, exactly. So you already knew about that.
Oh, so Albert painted the not Skinko painting we saw 2 or 3 streams ago.
Yes, Dr. Quetzal, I've seen it.
All right. Did Albert tell you about his relationship with his brother? Did Albert tell you about how he felt about that painting? So if Albert left on many occasions to continue working on the painting. Okay, I like this.
So Albert left on many occasions to continue working on the painting.
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. Every time he came back, he was like a different person. But unfortunately, his seizures also multiplied and became more dangerous.
More dangerous?
Albert was hurting himself. And on one occasion, he even tried to hurt me. It was unprecedented. It seemed his confined personality was taking over their shared mind entirely, piece by piece.
Do you think the painting caused it?
Not the painting, Mr. Featherland.
Not Chenko.
But its
Katschenko.
subject.
Exactly. He was obsessed, right until that fateful day when he returned to us for the last time.
What exactly happened that day, Doctor?
It wasn't Hobart who brought his brother back that day, but 2 of his gorillas. Not literally, I mean. And Albert was in a terrible, terrible state.
What happened to him?
I don't like to talk about that, Mr. Featherland.
It could be vital to the case, Dr. Quetzal. Don't back down.
Oh, you're right. There's no use turning back now. So, Albert's tongue was torn out.
Oh,
or
shit.
cut off, I don't know exactly. And he was blinded in one eye. Or rather, one of his eyes was missing entirely.
So you're saying Albert was brought back horribly mutilated?
Yes. And they didn't give any explanation as to what had happened. They simply told me it was some kind of accident.
Dr. Quetzal is cold and professional, but he's also very confused. Maybe it's cruel, but I must exploit his vulnerability if I want to learn everything about Albert.
Maybe it's not easy for you to talk about it, but did you examine his wounds thoroughly? You didn't believe Albert had an accident, is that right? You 2 fellows who brought Albert back, could you describe them? We know who they are. It's the Ram and the Bobcat. Easy. Nobody gives a shit. I don't know which one's the right one to ask. No, he's cold and professional. So it would be okay for him to talk about you didn't believe.
You didn't believe Albert had an accident.
Of course not. I'm not naive. I knew immediately that Albert had been severely battered, and I was sure it had been his brother, Hobart.
Well, we don't know that, Dr. Quetzal.
Would you defend a monster?
Take it easy, Doc. One of the most critical elements of my job is not to make assumptions.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Featherland. I'm sorry I got carried away.
That you did.
It's all right. Happens to everyone.
Pull yourself together, Doc. What's Albert's condition after the incident? Concentrate, Doctor. What do you think happened to Albert? I like to concentrate.
Concentrate, Doctor. What do you think happened to Albert?
I'm sure it was Hobart. He ordered his men to mutilate poor Albert.
But why would he do that?
Hola.
Maybe Albert saw something he could accidentally reveal.
To whom? The four walls? A couple of crazies? You?
To anyone, Mr. Featherland.
I don't think it's that simple, Doctor. But thank you for your honest opinion.
You're welcome, Detective.
I feel like that last question sucked. What happened then? How did Albert disappear?
What happened then? How did Albert disappear?
A few weeks later, Hobart came to visit Albert one more time. Albert had been in terrible condition by then. We even had to transfer him to another cell, a more safe one.
What did Hobart do during the visit?
He didn't do anything. He just sat and watched his brother, who was in an almost vegetative state by then.
Couldn't you manage to draw anything out of him? You or Hobart?
Nothing. For a while, he was trying to signal something. Perhaps he was too afraid. And most likely his fingers had been broken too, so he couldn't even write.
Snake. Snake!
Do you think Hobart could have killed Albert?
It's horrible to say it, but I'm sure of it.
How did he disappear in the end? Did someone come for him?
That's what's most eerie about it all, Mr. Featherland. He simply disappeared. His door, which only I had a key for, was open.
Did anyone see anything?
No one. We interrogated the staff, even the patients. He simply vanished off the face of the wilderness. We don't know what happened to him.
Unfortunately, I have a hunch. Thank you, Doctor. You've been a great help.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be of help. But please, I now must attend to my work.
We understand, Doctor. Thank you.
Come on, focus. All right. True Detective. Ooh, Matthew McConaughey. All right, Albert Wesley disappeared. We have a hunch about what could have happened to him. All right. Wonderful. So we have a lot of things. All right, clues. Let's take a look at my latest clue. Oh, well, that didn't work. Albert Wesley disappeared. We have a hunch what could have happened to him. People. Ivan. Ivan most likely killed his own brother, Albert Wesley, and made Zip dispose of the body. Dispose. This seems most plausible right now, anyways. Okay. Snake guy. Old distant professional gives me the creeps. This is the real polyhistor. Polyhistor? Lister. Listor? I don't know what this word. That's a new word to me. Scientist, writer, philosopher, and who knows what else. The professor of family has governed the mental health facility in a state for more than 100 years. Quite the heritage. He's cold, reserved, and endlessly professional in his own field. The one thing that happened to Albert even got a rise out of him. No surprises there, I think. Alright, Albert. He's a dangerous lunatic. He's dead. Person of great and varied learning. Is that the word? Okay, I did not know that. We might have a bingo. Albert Wesley has disappeared from the asylum. Albert's brother Ivan took him out of the asylum on several occasions to paint that fateful picture of Natasha. I think we have a motive, gentlemen. So, Ivan killed his brother. That's interesting. You know, oddly enough, the beginning of this case was just finding out who was writing or almost not Katzinko's walls. A polyhistorian refers to a person who possesses extensive knowledge across various subjects and disciplines. Didn't know that word? Nice. How do I leave? Walls. Oh. Nope.
This picture.
Well, it must have been made by one of the patients, so it's understandable.
It's the handiwork of our director. He's not only a scientist, but he's a great painter, too.
I see.
Well, it's lovely to have a hobby, right?
That's right, Marty.
Oh, okay. I got a weird feeling, but I don't think Zip really killed him. I think he's alive somewhere.
We
That
should go to
would be
reception first. Let them know we're here.
that would be interesting, huh? I seem to not be able to leave at the current juncture. Okay, so let's talk to. Speak to her.
Sorry, but I still can't.
Neither can we.
You can't imagine how wonderful it is that I can help you in one of your cases. Does this mean it will become a new book? And maybe I will be in it?
Miss, those books aren't really...
Don't even tell me. No, I don't want to know. Let it be a surprise instead.
No, I didn't mean...
Leave it to me, Sonny. I'm good at this. Thank you, miss. Your words are very flattering, and we are honored.
No, I thank you.
We won't eat.
We're happy to bring you joy, miss. And
Might need to speak to him some more.
That's quite shocking information.
Zip mentioned disposing of bodies who were already cold. I mean, yeah. Alright, I don't know. The bugs healed him. Taught him their ways. Maybe the body found wasn't actually the dude, but a cadaver. I mean, it'd be interesting. It would be interesting that if Albert was still alive.
I think you understand why we kept it a secret. If it wasn't for Mr. Wessler's demand, we'd never let any of our patients walk freely outside our institution.
Then the accident happened.
Accident? Ha! We didn't believe it, not for a second. After Albert came back to us, horribly mutilated, he was different.
different how?
If someone got one of his eyes poked out and his tongue torn out, he'd be different, but not like this. Albert was a different person.
Albert had a calculated persona, perhaps someone smart enough to plan an escape. Very good. Also, I still don't think Natasha's entirely innocent. Albert was Ivan. Now, I did think about that too, because there was conversation of multiple personalities, but the doctor here has confirmed that Albert and Hobart were two different people. When Hobart brought in Albert, oh, but that could be just, no, he's not, no, they're two separate people. I don't know.
We believe you, Doctor. So, can we take a look at Albert's cell?
I'd rather call it his room. Mr. Wessler lived in exceptional circumstances.
Thanks to the Wessler name, I guess.
Yes. Well, we try to make all of our patients stay as comfortable as possible, but Albert certainly enjoyed special favoritism.
I hope you don't mind if we take a look around in there.
That's not going to bother anyone.
Well, that's surprising.
I've never seen a cell like this before, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind living here myself.
It seems that being a Wessler gets you privileges.
And a healthy dose of danger.
Mostly that, yeah. Let's take a good look around. I'm sure we'll find some answers here. I can almost smell them.
Well, I smell paint, ink, plaster, some kind of oil, aging paper, slight smell of rat, and great expectations.
What the dickens?
Unmistakable. Yeah.
This place is bad for you, pal. But if you've already jump-started your beak holes, then sniff out the solution.
I'm on it, Boss Bird.
Alrighty. Okay, now that's interesting, Spooty. Albert swap places with Ivan. That might be a thing. You never know. It would explain the personality shift everyone has been saying that's been happening to Ivan. All right. For a handful of waffles. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Fancy bed.
I don't think he had it so bad in here.
You mean apart from being separated from everyone you love in an ancient mansion filled with madmen?
You're right.
As always.
Ooh.
The style. It's very familiar to me.
You've been lonely for far too long, huh?
Not funny, Marty.
It is, a little. No way! Is this some kind of puzzle?
I don't think so. But we could still find something important here. A pattern, a sign, anything.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Houses. Cop car. Ahaha. Crying kitty. Top hat. Oh, what? Oh. Wait, what? What am I? Oh. Wee! Oh, okay. He was a Warhammer fan. No Warhammer in the chat, folks. Okay, what am I supposed to trace? Sign. Wow. Oh. What's with the fox lady? Do anything? Wow. What? Not 100% sure yet. Let me go check the other parts of the room and see if there's something else here. Albert. Ooh. Okay, alright.
Identical twins. And looking at it, they may have easily loved the same woman.
Spooty, I'm starting to think your idea is right.
Nothing good ever comes of that.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
Oh, God. Threesome. Devil's three-way.
Of all the wild ones, Marty, please, stitch up your beak, okay?
The eye on the fox is the same as the rest of the eyes, if that means anything. I don't know.
Just
maybe.
use your imagination, old bird.
Making sure. Other papers.
Scribbles, newspaper articles, study papers, poems.
Perfect chaos.
Just like the troubled mind of a troubled fella.
Yeah, but there's still a kind of order in it. It's just too intricate for you to comprehend.
If you say so, boss.
Look at that. A letter.
New item. Okay, let's go into our bag of bullshit. A letter. Okay,
Identical twins.
Yep, okay, and... Ooh.
Albert was madly in love with Natasha and would have done anything for her. I'm afraid he did exactly that.
What? No, let me read it. I know I don't exist. I don't exist because you don't see me. But I'm not what you think I am. I don't think about me. Do you? You don't think about me, do you? Never. No. I think of you every day, every minute, always. In my dreams, I become one with him, one soul. You know who I'm thinking about, right? Can you feel it? Can you feel that I'm right there too? With you? Do you feel it, right? I hold it in myself for long. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. The world is crashing down. The whole world is rotting, and everything is rotting around me. I have to get out of here. I'm one with my destiny. I'm one with you. Forgive me. Sold. All right. Sold. So, running prevailing theory, thanks to you, Spooties, and other people in the chat. All right. So, here's what I'm thinking. Hooray! Acting! Ivan brought Wessler into the facility, painting of the Katzenko. Katzenko made him fall in love with him. They switched places. So Wessler became Ivan and Ivan became Wessler. Wessler made sure to cut out the tongue of Ivan and poke out an eye. Then has been the one painting whore on Katzenko's stuff because she slept with his brother, and things are getting a little funky.
Albert was
all right. Oh,
it's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure. What do you make of this?
Apart from the fact the guy was totally insane? I don't know. What should I?
That maybe we've been chasing the wrong person all this time, Marty.
What do you mean?
Everything will be revealed soon.
Why do you have to be so melodramatic all of a sudden?
If I'm right, this'll flip the whole case
upside down.
What's that, Sonny? A blurb from some horrible novel?
I just have to think things through before I come to any hasty conclusions, Marty.
You're killing me. So, what now? Where to?
Back to Clawville, where we can finally put all the pieces together.
You're driving me crazy. But all right, let's go home.
No! I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back and learn that graffiti. No!
So, detectives, have you found what you were looking for?
I'm afraid we have, Doctor. And more.
I wouldn't dare to say I'm happy to hear it, but I'm glad to be of service to you.
Well, thanks, Doc.
I hope I don't offend you by saying I hope we're not going to meet anytime soon.
Not on account of either of our jobs, am I right?
Exactly.
God damn it.
Farewell, Miranda, dear. Lovely to meet you.
So, you'll remember my name?
Marty McChicken never forgets, ma'am.
Oh.
Furry gods. Let's go. Goodbye, miss. It was a pleasure.
Goodbye, gentlemen. And happy investigating.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
If there's anything I can help you with, please just ask.
Thank you, Miranda. You've already helped enough.
Fly chicken. All right, let me go.
To let them...
Damn it. Bye, Crazy Jazz, man. I was hoping to... Shut up. I want to go back to the room. God damn it. Okay. Well, I'm sad that I didn't look at that mural long enough. What? Okay. Eyes with Catman. Okay. Whatever.
That was...
Cluck you. That cluck you.
Fuck you. Okay. Blues. Albert fell fatally in love with Natasha. Was that the reason he had to die? I don't know. Codex. Since its foundation, an attempt to conquer Clawville has only been made once. The half-century occupation started in 622. This is in the 77. During this time, the Harar Empire took all of Clawville's territories except its colonies, which in the end was the help of Swalasso and Velaswavel blah blah took back control of Clawville. Okay. Well, time to return. Yep, can't go anywhere. Atlas.
Oh, I don't believe this. Those two again?
Oh, fuck.
Take them out. My car won't last much longer.
Don't worry, Sonny. I was born to do this.
Okay, we're on another shooty shoot.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow. Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
I am shooting very well, thank you. Eat my duster.
Whew. Well, that was close.
Feather duster, that is. Shoot him. Shoot him in the mouth. Oh, you shoot them rather than the tires? No, the last time I shot at them, he was like, don't kill him, idiot. And I failed it. They got the headlights and they'll get arrested.
A little too close for my taste, and it only strengthens my belief. Wessler is desperate. He knows if we survive, he's done for.
Well, come on, what did you work out? Will you tell me already?
Sure. Let's put the picture together, piece by piece. Let's start from the beginning. So, we got a case.
From the beginning. Oh, clue. Love letter. Not now. Not quite. Not sure. Could be important. Okay. That's it. Painting piece. Let's start from the beginning. So we get Natasha tried to keep that painting a secret from us. Natasha wanted to find the painting for us to find the painting, but it shows the painting. Natasha needed to destroy the painting to hide what happened to Albert Wessler. D or A? D. Nope, I fucked up. It's A. Shit. No, that's not it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Needed to destroy the painting to hide what? Okay. What? No, what's wow. Now try to show us the
Natasha
painting.
tried to show us the painting.
Okay.
And that painting would have shown us the way.
Ivan and Albert was there. Albert painted Natasha. They met on more than one occasion, which is obviously gone. Now they zip to the asylum where they could find that Ivan killed Albert and knew about the painting.
To Ibn and Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha, so he met her on more than one occasion. Which made Albert
fall in love with Natasha. On a fateful night, he killed his brother, take his place in secret to win Natasha's heart.
fall in love with Natasha.
That's it. That's it,
And
folks.
on a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart.
Oh my. Case closed. There you go, Spooty. Confirmed.
So what happens now?
The inevitable, Marty. We're going to the Wessler mansion to confront Ibn with the facts.
You mean Albert, right?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Natasha.
Do you think she knew about it?
Something stinks, Marty. The whole case seems too intricate.
Too many coincidences, right?
Well, well, after 10 years, you did learn something, didn't you?
Wow.
9.
You're right.
Oh my god, I'm fucking hot as hell. My heater's been on full blast. Goodness gracious, I live in a cold hot pad. Okay, that'll be better. Diddle-diddle-da-diddle-loo-la-loo-loo-loo-loo.
Huh.
Huh?
What?
You just laughed, Sonny.
What?
He's laughed a couple of
No,
times.
No, you laughed.
Just leave it, Marty.
I'll be telling this to my grandchicks.
All right, pal, that's enough.
Okay. So, Albert fell madly in love with Natasha and decided to have her for himself.
And his best chance was to trade places with Ibn Wessler.
So that's why the torn out tongue.
Yeah, Ibn couldn't squeal even if he wanted to.
What a diabolical
I mean,
plan.
he could have written it down.
More like insane.
But why the messages then? Why the threats? Albert got what he wanted. He could have got away with it.
I'm not a psychologist, Marty, but remember what the doctor told us. Albert has a seriously injured mind and a split personality. I think his two identities were at war with each other.
Oh, they did. Broken fingies. I see. Also, this makes sense because, of course, the fake Ibn would write the message because no one claimed to see anything because, of course, the main guy in charge.
So the messages were written by one of his personalities, consumed by jealousy?
Something like that, Marty. But we can only learn the whole truth from him.
You're right. So, are we going or what?
We're going, Marty, to finally finish what we started.
Well, if there's anything you'd like to do before, do it now, boss. You won't have a chance later.
You're right, Marty. It's time to wrap everything up.
Oh, well, it looks like I'm a bit into the end game now. I was thinking I was going to have a lot more to do, but that's okay. That's okay. Video game moment. That's fine. Oh my goodness. If I end this tonight, I could do something else for tomorrow. Or take the night off completely. We don't know. All right.
I just realized. Ibn at the Tsar Club.
Yes, Marty. Albert's been Ibn for a long time now. Do you remember what Natasha said about him?
That he's been acting strange recently?
Exactly. Like, he's not
himself anymore. Yes.
It was almost hitting us in the face, huh?
Don't blame yourself, Marty. We couldn't have figured that out just by ourselves. The whole story's too twisted for that.
Well, it's how we make our living, Sonny. And I'm sure we'll have plenty more twisted cases to come.
Who knows, Marty? It's not up to us. It's mostly not up to us, in fact.
Yeah, right.
Wait, so what's gonna happen to Zip? Where? Oh.
Do you think the asylum was in on it? I mean,
why is Zip hiding himself? Wait, why is Zip hiding himself? Because Zip disposed of the body. Why would he hide himself? Because he knows? Because he knows it's not Ibn, it's Albert?
You know that reptiles give me the creeps. One of them even set fire to that ship. But oddly
accessory to murder? I guess so.
Honest to me.
He seemed like a patient to me. Seriously, I thought everyone was crazy in that place.
He saw the whole thing. So Zip saw the whole thing. Maybe so.
Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process, he doesn't become a monster.
Are you still talking about the doctor?
Good question.
So, what's the plan? We shove the letter and our theory in his face and see what happens?
Something like that, Marty. I think our presence will be enough for the truth to come out.
I really hope you're right, Boss Bird.
We have no other choice. So I hope so, too.
Do you think it's a love triangle? I mean, could Natasha love Albert as well?
Good question, Marty. But I don't think so. When I first spoke to Natasha, she told me she loved Ibn in her own way.
He wasn't supposed to look, but probably got caught. That maybe.
In her own way, huh? And could she love two rats in her own way?
Maybe. Maybe she even suspected the truth, but didn't dare admit it, even to herself.
So, what do you think, now that it's clearer?
I don't know, Marty, but I believe Natasha didn't mean to be bad. Not intentionally, at least.
I'm not as sure of that as you are, boss. But we'll find that out pretty soon, I guess.
I think Natasha was very much aware that wherever she goes, disaster follows her. But it's not her fault, and she can't do anything about it. There are people like that.
That's a really good question, Moxie. Why was the deer killed? Why was she killed?
Really? You don't say. Someone remarkably similar came to mind right now.
You mean me, right?
Who can even read?
Maybe you're right, Marty. Maybe you're right.
Okay. Lewis.
Hey, Lewis. You weren't awake all night because of us, were you?
I've never been this excited, Sonny. Seriously, it is a great honor to be part of the team. What is it?
You, Lewis, you don't stutter anymore.
What?
Just now, you didn't stutter. Not even a little.
Oh, I must be exhausted. It happens sometimes.
And it's back.
So, thanks again, Lewis. You always get us out of trouble.
Come on, boys. Don't even mention it. It is me who is grateful to be a part of an adventure of the chicken police.
Maybe the deer was a red herring. It was meant as a distraction. Oh, now I have a stutter. Why not include Bubo? He's got a record of losing organs. Maybe so.
The last one, too.
Hey, Sonny.
Pardon.
Nothing.
Head
Do you
shot.
remember that case?
Which one?
When that demented wolf devoured the kids of a young goat mother, and in revenge, she cut open his stomach and filled it with rocks.
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. Hell, that was a slaughterhouse. As far as I know, she even took the remains of the kids with her. But how did that come to mind?
This was that shop. The goat mother was running it. They found the dead wolf in here.
This one exactly? Good gods.
Yeah, before it was closed down, when there was still some life here. Not even that now, just the void.
Yeah, spooky.
Still, I love to live here.
Sonny, you're creepy.
Okay, all right. So, car truck.
I see we're ready.
You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty. Maybe even that won't be enough.
Nothing to fear while Bertha's here. Even less because you're here too with Mr. Sinclair, of course.
Should I cry?
That would be nice for a change.
Sympathetic stutter, huh? Okay, so...
Ah, Her Majesty Bertha II.
My drumstick still hurts every time I see her.
Be glad you're alive. Bertha
points directly at
witnesses.
his fucking chest.
It's a little out.
It can pierce the skin of a rhino, Marty, and the rust brings back memories. I'm a man of bad habits.
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm one.
Rest assured, Marty, you are.
If we survive this, can we crack this open?
I'd rather keep it for a really special occasion.
You're saying I'm not special enough?
I was joking. If we survive this, we'll drink it to the last drop.
Hell yeah.
Now you're talking.
Chicken in a basket.
Chicken! Two chicken to finish the
You
job.
think you'll need your fake badge?
I never needed a badge, Marty.
I never needed a badge, Marty. That's the line. That's the line. That's the line we've been looking for this whole game. I never needed a badge, Marty.
What a punchline.
It's more like a kind of good luck charm. It reminds me of who I should be.
And? Does it work?
No, Marty, not really.
Do you think that'll be enough?
Enough evidence. Not in the slightest. That's why we go unannounced.
And with big guns.
Exactly.
I like this new Sonny.
There is no new Sonny. Just the old ones had enough.
If our theory's correct, this photo will hurt more than a bullet.
That's the plan.
Okay. So we've done Foggy Streets, don't care. Hotel Atlas. Let's check the codex. Clues. Albert is Ivan Wessler himself. Look at that. The madman took his brother's place, is trying to tie up loose ends. If we don't catch Nell, maybe it'll too late. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we learned more about the Bobcat. The Fleabag tried to do away with it a third time, unsuccessfully, of course. Hope there could be a fourth attempt. There will be. Wessler Residency, a fancy mansion where some say it's the end of the world. Okay, so do we have anything else to do? Hot dog, Mullen Newsstand, Bubo's place. I'm going back to the weekend house. I want to see what was up with the dead
we're looking
lady.
For more evidence?
No, I was just thinking we could take another look. You know, just in case.
Okay, sure. But
don't even ask, Marty.
You're really becoming sentimental.
One more word and I swear I'm...
Yep, I'm gonna shut it.
Okay, the word.
Well, they couldn't even manage to scrape it off.
Useless pincushions.
They're always half-assed, Sonny. They drive me crazy.
Leave them be. Your record is perfect. You've been on the force for 15 years, almost 10 of that with me.
That's why I deserve a medal.
Get out. Wind down. Resign. Become, well, let's see, anything.
If you only knew how much I've thought about that. But I'm simply not good at anything else. Either I'm a gangster or a cop. I've got too much of a backbone to be a gangster.
Also to be a cop, Marty.
You don't want to go in there just like that. It's a closed crime scene.
I hope you're just messing with me, Marty.
Of course I'm messing with you. Let's get inside there and see how much the boys have messed up the place. You know, Sonny, when we entered the room and saw the girl...
Deborah.
Yeah, her body. I called you every name in the book inside my head. I just had enough, you know? I wanted to quit.
What kept you with me? Was it just curiosity?
No. I just wanted to see your downfall, boss. I wanted to be there when you met your end, get humiliated or even shot.
Wow. Well,
wow.
Thanks for your honesty, Marty.
This is intense.
But then everything changed on the ship.
On the ship? Why there?
I don't know. Being tied up with you, waiting for certain death. I know I lashed out at you, but in truth, I felt there was no place I'd rather be. It was my place on that fucking burning ship with you, even if we both died there. Know what I mean?
No, I do not. I do not understand. What a dick he isn't he?
I think I do, Marty. I think I do.
I do not.
So, I guess there's
nothing left to do but kill a rat. As the chicken police.
For the last time?
For the last clucking time, partner.
Swear?
I swear.
All right. Let's hit the road.
Very final here. Yep, they cleaned up the house. Nothing to be exhumed. There's the safe. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. People, Marty. Seems Marty was only playing stupid for a long time to see how mighty Santino Featherland falls down. To be honest, I understand him. I think I deserve it. Okay. All right. That's the Westler. Should I go there? Let me stop by the hot dog.
You know, Sonny.
You have a point.
The silence, the fog, the sun.
The smell.
Yeah. The Cobbler District has its own distinctive aroma, that's for sure. But wait, do you smell that?
It seems Zip is ready with the first batch of coffee.
That's waiting only for us, my friend.
So Zip is out of the...
Well, he's
shit.
Out. He's brave indeed, or an idiot.
They're often the same,
Hey.
Marty, and you should know.
Hey, Zippo.
Hello, Zip. I see they kicked you out.
You know, Sonny. They told me I could stay in there for 48 hours if I wanted.
Well, maybe you should have done that.
Shit, I had enough. Fuck it. You understand? When you interrogated me, you opened my eyes. I don't give a shit about him, about Wessler and his henchmen. Let them come if they want. It's not going to be easy for them. You can be sure of that.
That's the Zip we know and love.
That's right.
Thanks, Marty. So, why are you here?
One last coffee before the end.
Are you going to get him?
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the rat by the tail. No screwing around. No playing it nice.
Ah, I see Ibben's really got to you.
Just Sonny. I'm like this all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so... Yep, there's the jukebox. Okay. So, cold
Hey,
coffee.
Zip, listen here. This coffee, it's 2 days old.
And?
You want to see Zip's Cafe?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, Mullins Newsstand. I never really liked that guy. Hotel Atlas, Bubo's place. Okay. I think this is what we'll do. We'll do this, but we're gonna go finish this game. But let me go on a quick break, real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Good news is a strip club.
What?
It's a strip club. Show me your butthole.
Butthole!
Butthole. It's not butthole, it's butthole.
Butthole!
Butthole.
Butthole!
Butthole.
Butthole!
Butthole.
Butthole!
Butthole.
Butthole!
Butthole.
All right, hold on. I'll go
Butthole!
take a picture of my butthole for you.
The defeated sound of that. It's like, all right, fine. I'm gonna send pig garlic pepper sauce. Never had that before. God damn it! It fucking kicked me out again! You bastard! Fuck! Yellow person, you're floating on the water.
You know, if you look down in the water,
You're Jesus.
you can see
Don't
the
you know
reflection
this?
of your
Furries are
butthole.
Jesus.
Well, all right. Now we got things to do. All right. So if you look down, you can see the reflection of your own butthole.
I don't have one.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got this. Hold on.
I don't have one.
Oh, shit. And in my butthole. All right. Well, we learned a lot about ourselves.
No fair, I can't see mine.
Oh, I did it again. I thought I said it, my thoughts
destroy itself.
inside. Fuck you.
Look at me, just yes, I am.
Gay.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, hang on. Hold on, hang on 1 second. Hang on, what? All right. Oh, there we are. All right, hold on. Let's get get back that over here. Tiz Rock championing the butthole. Yeah, he's a champion, butthole champion. Butthole champion. Away. I don't know what that means. Okay. Right. So here it is. I think we're at the end. We're gonna see this through. Let's see what happens.
The sun was shining, and all the ducks were in a row.
Oh my.
I felt ready. The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together. A revealing glance or a careless word, and I'd have the answer.
The game is going well. We're at
I
the
knew
end.
we were in the right place. I knew it was nearly over. Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go, go straight ahead. What could possibly go wrong?
One of my best performing videos,
Here
Spooty,
I
is the
am,
leg
Natasha.
hugger video.
I hope you're waiting for me.
Furry gods. I knew he was rich, but...
Half the city is in his hands, Marty. And half the Council of 12.
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Wessler's expecting us. And Natasha, too, I hope.
You hope?
If I'm right, she could be our only chance of survival.
Lovely prospects, huh?
I've had worse.
Really?
Okay, color. Color.
Oh, this place has its own greenhouse. What do you think's inside?
100% humidity and unbearable heat.
Oh, not like that. Could they be growing rarities in there?
Or maybe some chicken-eating giant flower monsters.
What? Oh, you just made that up, right? Nah, I'm sure there's no such thing. Huh, one of Wessler's ancestors, maybe.
Wessler's ancestors were poor cobblers. More likely, this represents what he thinks of himself.
I wonder how chivalry is compatible with organized crime.
Ibn was planning to leave the underworld.
When his twin brother tore out his tongue, poked out his eye, killed him, and took his place?
Yeah.
Is this a mansion? Or a grand
Organized
palace?
chivalry?
Or a small city.
Well, if it comes to hide and seek, old Wessler will have an advantage.
A serious advantage.
Hey, not so fast, chickens.
Hey, guys.
Please excuse my partner. We didn't mean to be rude, it's just his terrible habits, as you may already know.
So you guys are not gonna just shoot us right now? Odd.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in.
Funny, I don't recognize them.
Well, maybe if they had some guns with them? Tommy guns?
Oh yeah, now I remember. The two suckers in the luxury van you shot to pieces.
Exactly.
What are you doing here, chickens? Would you like us to finish what we started?
We'd love to have fun with you boys, but we need to talk to your boss. And while we're at it, the lady of the house is also expecting us.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so horny.
In that case, I guess there's no reason for us to waste your precious time. Is that right, Gabriel? Get the hell out of our sight while there are still feathers on your skin, chickens.
Easy, pal. We're not even here anymore. Until next time, boys.
Knights were not the nicest people in history. I don't understand. Why not just try to kill it? You tried to kill us before. Why not finish the job? It's just not here on the fancy streets, huh?
This must lead to Wessler and Natasha's suite.
Well, let's get the big guns out and kick the door down.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
Oh, my trigger finger's itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
Relax, Marty. Someone is gonna pay. Tonight.
Yeah, just don't let it be us.
Says you soon as you step foot in the car, bang bang. All right, hey, Crow Lady, what's up?
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Olivia. Sweetie.
Get lost.
What did you say, ma'am?
Turn around and get the hell out of here now, if you want to make it out with feathers intact.
Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
Martin.
Huh?
Don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger, and also her.
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk to Mr. Wessler and Miss Katsenko.
You really don't understand, do you?
What do they not understand, Olivia?
Uh-oh.
So, what is it exactly that our guests don't understand?
I was trying to tell the detectives that Mr. Wessler's very tired and doesn't welcome guests this early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes himself. I'll entertain them until then.
Thank you, Miss Katsenko.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
Martin? It's all right, Olivia. These gentlemen are my friends.
Yes, Miss Katzenko.
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen. He's rather furious. Are you sure this can't wait?
You commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with our combs intact.
Uh-oh.
So you know who left the threats?
Oh, we know much more than that, Natasha. We even know where you used to work. We talked to Madame Zavas.
Wild gods!
Why didn't you tell us?
Do you think it's easy for a woman to talk about such things, that she used to be an escort?
Along with Molly?
So you know.
Yeah, I know, Natasha. I also know all of this was a trap.
A trap from the get-go.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painfully I could. You weren't even supposed to know.
A lot shouldn't have happened. Poor Deborah shouldn't have had to die.
Dear sweet Deborah.
Cold, stiff Deborah.
Please don't say that.
A price worth paying?
You cannot think I had anything to do with that. You just cannot.
I don't know, Natasha.
Please, Sonny, tell me, what is going on?
You have to know, right?
Please.
Excuse me for making you wait, detectives.
Oh.
I'm having a rough morning after a long night.
Is that so? Our night was also kinda long.
To put it mildly.
I was just telling the gentleman that you were exhausted, my dear, and they should come back another time. I'll escort them out.
Oh, honey, no need for that. My door's always open to the legendary chicken police. Please, come on in, guys. Let's talk in my room.
Then this way, please.
You just stay here, my darling. I'm sure our conversation will bore you to death. Please, go and refresh yourself, or tell Olivia to go make some coffee.
Yes, dear. Whatever you like.
Oh.
Please, follow me, gents.
Lead on, Wessler. So long, sweetheart.
Goodbye.
This is gonna get fancy. Okay, hold on. Let me see what she says.
Tried to warn you.
Thanks.
Okay. Only look. Stairs. Walls. Architecture. Stairs. Oh boy, this is getting interesting. Okay, look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look around us. Oh.
Do you keep a revolver in your bedroom?
Yeah, a bad habit. One who has a lot to lose has a lot to fear.
I agree.
Yeah, would you like a drink? This is rare brandy. It lifts the spirits, if I may be so, poetic.
Really? Tempting, but I need to keep a...
Yeah, I've heard you don't
And I've heard you don't despise murder, Wessler. By the way, you've heard right. But everything has its place and time. Drinks, guns, dead bodies, and the truth.
Oh.
Yeah, I see you're in a poetic mood as well.
More like prophetic.
And that's not a good sign.
Yeah. Are you trying to intimidate me?
No, that's not how we do business. We're gentlemen.
I really hope so.
Okay, you said look at the painting, huh? Oh my. Little lewd.
This painting.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes my comb stand up.
I'm not surprised.
But the corner is missing.
Ah.
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
Well, yeah, this painting's unfortunately damaged. I don't know where the missing piece could be.
I do.
You don't know? Well, if you're interested, we know exactly where it is.
Really?
Really. It's here with us.
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat scratch on it.
More like a rat scratch, because it's a monogram.
A.W.
That's...
Albert Wessler. He's a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you trying to say?
I have no time for your childish charades.
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's that painting. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, no, I'm anxious. I'm antsy. I need to know.
So, what do you want to know? I've heard you've been through a rather eventful few days.
Oh, you have rather good informants.
Yeah, that's true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city.
You do you?
You are exceptionally resilient. No offense.
None taken. But tell me, are we gonna flatter each other for a long time, or are we finally done with the courting?
Straight to the point. I like it. Yeah, so let's continue like that, shall we? What do you want? How dare you intrude upon me in my own house?
Oh, forgive us. Our moral compass has been confused a little bit after someone tried to kill us several times in the last 48 hours. With fire, with machine guns. I could go on.
There's only two. Okay.
And while we're at it, you could answer some of our questions. If you've nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear.
And then we'll just leave you alone.
All right. I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me anyway. So, can we start?
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
This is it. This is it. This is it. Okay, wait, hold on. People. Natasha. We got Natasha. Hold on. Natasha tried to send us away from the Western State, but why? Did you worry about us? Different motive. Okay. Olivia. Tried to shoo us away. Worried for our lives for once. Albert. He has a Albert Tadius Wessler. Not Imbin. Albert is Iblin Wessler himself. Okay. Ask.
I have no idea what she sees in you. But
It does,
Natasha's
doesn't it?
been seriously worried about you.
It does get you hyped.
Yeah, she, really worries more than usual, but it's understandable. Those disgusting messages.
Disgusting, all right. Do you know why that word exactly? Why did they write that specific word everywhere?
Since you've been to the Nile, I guess you know the answer to your question.
Didn't it bother you, Wessler? What Natasha used to do? Surely it must have upset you.
Why? Did it upset you when you discovered your wife did the same thing?
Ooh! Bam! Right in the kisser.
What did you just say?
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me laugh. I know about everyone who ever set foot in that place. I can even tell you who Molly's regulars were, if you're interested.
You son of a bitch.
Sonny, don't.
That was a sound.
Not yet.
You're right, Marty. It's not worth it.
You're funny, you know that?
About the painting.
Yeah. My brother Albert made it. He's a great talent, but, still, he's a rather troubled individual.
Such self-criticism.
Ooh.
What did you say?
My partner means that you and your brother are very much alike. Identical twins, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. But, what does that have to do with the painting?
Oh, everything.
We'll get to that. Don't worry, Mr. Wessler. So Albert made the painting at your request, is that right? And the one that's in Natasha's room in the Tsar, too.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a crime?
No, but what you
it's
did.
not a crime in itself.
Oh.
This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Why do you think so? It's just me, Natasha, and my brother.
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes. But if you already have the right information, suddenly it starts to talk.
Really?
He fell in love with her, didn't he?
Who'd you mean?
Albert, of course. He fell in love with Natasha. All those sessions while he was painting the pictures. Were you there every time?
You mean, me?
Uh-huh. You. Maybe your brother too.
You.
No, I mean, while Albert was painting, yeah, but I wasn't there all the time. Albert was there all along.
And you think he could have fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you think happened to him? Who tore out his tongue?
Eh, I have no idea.
Did Natasha know about what happened to your brother?
No, of course not.
Do you love beautiful things, Wessler?
Why do you ask that? Yeah, of course.
You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Stop. Enough. If you want to ask something, ask clearly. Don't play with me. You understand?
We're just doing our job.
Then do it clearly and quickly. Yeah, I'm really starting to lose my patience.
Albert's letter.
We visited Albert's cell and found something he seems to have forgotten to take with him in his great hurry.
That's a big mistake.
A classic, even.
What the hell are you babbling about?
This is Albert Wessler's love letter to Natasha.
More like a confession.
In which he tells her he's capable of doing anything for her, even the most horrible things.
Whoa.
Yeah, this letter doesn't prove anything at all. Albert is mad, insane. He's not normal. No one would believe his word, don't you understand?
But they believe yours, right? Because you're not Albert Wessler. You're Hobart Ibn Wessler, aren't you? How good it feels to be in his skin.
How dare you?
Just tell him, Sonny. I'm getting tired of this.
You're just a cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you wanted to. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get Natasha either. Am I right?
What? What did you just say?
She hates you, doesn't she? She doesn't know. She doesn't understand why, but she hates you. It's
instinctive. Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah, what do you know? What could you possibly know about suffering and loneliness and the darkness? What could you know about hate, huh?
Yeah, tell me about it. Is it? Is it? Is it? Can I get it? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Did we get any more from the... Nope, nope. Okay. Here it comes, folks. The questionings. Oh, gun time.
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in the gizzard, of course.
So I take it that if I fail, I get shot. Oh.
What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see. I didn't have to behave like Ibn. They only had to believe I'm him.
Okay, so he's not who he says he is. He might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first. So, dirty little fingers. No, why did you decide to take your brother's place? Okay.
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Yeah, as you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you? What a comfortable excuse.
Ooh.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
Chicken eyes.
You can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler, but you won't get far with that.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
Cruel manipulator. Okay. Why did you have to mutilate him? Why didn't you just kill him immediately? No. You ever believe that you were Ivan Wessler? No. You, this one.
Why did you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately?
That's an interesting question, you see, but the answer is exceptionally simple. No matter how strange it is for you to understand, I loved my brother.
Weird way of showing your love, Albert.
You can't understand that.
Ooh.
He was my everything, the only one who was close to me. Until I met Natasha.
She took your brother's place pretty quickly, didn't she? There's not much room in your heart, as I see it.
Yeah, you're understanding the situation, Detective, but you know, very well it's not that simple. Ibn was my brother. I loved him despite all of his flaws and foul, petty lies. And that's why I couldn't kill him.
Not immediately, you mean?
Unfortunately, tearing out his tongue wasn't enough. Yeah, I must admit I've underestimated him.
And poking out his eye?
Oh, that was just an accident, Mr. Featherland.
Just an accident? You're a dirty, clucking son of a vermin, Albert.
Son of a vermin.
Please, don't be vulgar, Sonny. It's too dangerous in your current situation, and doesn't even suit you.
No. Did you enjoy it? No. So you feel you're two people the same even now? Does it make you happy to control others? Concentrate on this first.
So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now?
Does it sound crazy? Maybe it is. But Ibn lives inside me. Sometimes he's even stronger than Albert ever was.
Do you think you can avoid the gas chamber with this, Albert?
I don't have to avoid anything, Sonny. You and your friend, will never leave this place. It's better if you start getting used to the thought.
You're not the cold-blooded killer you'd like to think you are.
Yeah, do you think so? Try me, Detective.
Take his place and live happily ever after. What would you have done if found out? Kill her too? Makes you conceived as Natasha. Okay, I like the last one.
What made you think you could deceive Natasha?
Because Natasha loved Ibn in her own unique way. Yeah, and if there's anything that can blind an animal, it's love and hate. Everything revolves around these two things, Mr. Featherland.
Is everything black and white to you?
No. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Everything's gray in this world. Only two things have color.
Love and hate.
I see you understand now, Sonny. Yeah, we're not that different, you and I.
Albert, you're everything I'm not. And I'm everything you're not, believe me.
Yeah, if that makes it easier for you, Detective.
Well, I was kind of right. Well, maybe so. Plus 10. That was your plan? Take his place and live happily ever after?
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily ever after.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
What?
Is what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will.
The gun's shaking.
I guess that's too much for you to understand.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
Uh-oh.
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but maybe I can turn that cruelty against him.
Okay, he's in the positive area. When was the moment you decided to kill Albert?
When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Featherland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha, who was shivering under the weight of my gaze.
You simply fell in love with her? End of story?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Featherland. Love is, just chemistry. What I felt was more than that.
Everybody thinks that, Albert. But we all feel the same. We're just fools.
No, Mr. Featherland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then. He just didn't know it yet.
Okay. Use his cruelty against him. What did you do to made Ibn get you locked up? You think you can explain everything with your insanity? You enjoyed leading everyone by the nose, didn't you? A cheap copy. Ooh. One or two. One or two. I'm going with two. C. ABC? C.
You enjoyed leading everyone by the nose, didn't you?
Do you think this was just some megalomaniac power play on my part? Some kind of race with myself? Not in the slightest.
Don't expect me to feel sorry for you.
On the contrary, Sonny. Your kind can't even comprehend what I've been through. That way, you can't understand the reasons behind my decisions either.
You know what? Maybe it's better this way. I'll sleep better, that's for sure.
If you're going to sleep, that will be your big sleep, chicken.
Are you so sure about that, Wessler?
If you love Natasha so much, how could you lie to her all along? Villain's speech is here.
If you love Natasha so much, how could you lie to her all along?
We lie the most to those we truly love, Santino. Isn't that right?
Ooh, I don't know about that. Maybe, sure. Sure.
It shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be that way.
You mean your wife, don't you? See? That's how it goes. We lie because we don't want to cause even more hurt.
What you did, Wessler, is nothing like Molly or me. What you did was out of simple selfishness and cowardice.
Watch what you're spitting out, that dirty beak of yours, Santino.
I'm not afraid of you, Wessler. You'd better get that into your small little rat brain.
Classic mistake, Mr. Featherland.
I'm very close to breaking him, but if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant. It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds.
Don't be too hard, but do ask the questions. You still have spine, you put the gun to your own head. Natasha was right to you. I don't like that one. I'm going for the bottom one.
Natasha was kind to you, right?
Natasha was, simply amazing.
Oh, he's twitching.
Gentle, kind, lively, but still so, distant.
You're telling me.
He hates Natasha. He hates that Natasha hates him. Yeah, right?
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of charm and grace and everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. No matter what he does, that's a fact.
I think I do, yes.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see? It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Was?
I think I've corrupted her.
Oh,
She's
no.
not that gentle and pure creature I painted on the canvas anymore. I ruined her. She became rotten under my hands.
Under these hands, huh? It's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this. Ivan wouldn't be holding that gun. Wow. Wow. That's a rat for you.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me, can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy
Oh
about
my
her.
goodness, is
I've
that
been crazy
the
for a long
Wholesome
time.
Homies?
Ibn
Whoa.
idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more extreme, and more true than love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling. And infinitely red. Just like love.
Oh my. Hi, Wholesome. How you doing?
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
Okay. Getting into the Deborah situation.
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so different after all.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert.
How did I do? I did so bad. Should I do it again? Should I do it again? I feel like I should do it again. Should I do it again? One in the chat if you think I should do it again. Two if you don't think I should, and keep moving forward. Come on. Why not? One. 2. 4. Fuck you, Wholesome Homies. You know what you did. You interrupted the villain speech. I want to see the end, LOL. You go again. You wouldn't want. All right. So the ones have it. Kate Cat, I'm sorry. We're gonna try again, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it a different way. We're gonna speed through it a little bit. All right. So, how long do you think you keep it up? That's not my fault. Someone groaned tube. No. I had the little entrance animation for you, Wholesome Homies. You know, the one that you deleted off of your channel. I don't come across your screen anymore, which is understandable. You're getting a lot larger, and you can't be doing all these little funny animations anymore. But it still hurts. All right.
What were you thinking, Albert?
Until the end.
Why did...
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you say... Okay. Shit. On you... Oh, you do. Just not when I'm on the right-hand side of the screen. Sure, Wholesome Homies. I should be on all the time. Okay. Okay.
Why did you...
Are you
so uncomfortable crying? You can have...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're at pick A. Okay. Wanted to wrap everyone around your dirty little fingers, which we did that one before. Do you ever believe you were Ivan Wessler? Okay. This one.
Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler?
I can't have mixed up active when I'm streaming on Nice. Noise. I like how you're digging your grave a little deeper and deeper, Wholesome Homies. Wholesome Homies, folks, is he dislikes me. He just doesn't want to admit it, and he didn't tell people that he loved them on Minecraft. And I'm a little upset.
Did I ever believe? I still do. I believed it all along. Don't you get it? I am Ibn Wessler.
And also Albert Wessler.
I see you're starting to understand.
Does it make it happy to control others? Even now, I like this one. We never saw this
Does
one.
it make you happy to control others, Albert?
I was never the type. Not until I become one with my brother. He was different. He lived for this. He wanted to rule everything he set his gaze upon.
Wholesome homies, you wouldn't dare.
Haven't you done the same with Natasha?
I did, Detective. Yeah, exactly the same. And that's when I started to become one with my brother.
Okay.
You mean before brutally mutilating and killing him?
Yeah, long before that, Detective.
What would you have done if Natasha found out? Kill her too.
What would you have done if Natasha found out? Kill her too?
You know what? Maybe yeah. Maybe I would have ended myself too.
Ooh, wow.
Narcissistic pricks like you never commit suicide, Albert.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to insult someone who's pointing a revolver at your stomach, Detective?
Take his place and live
That was
happily
your
ever
plan.
after?
Take his place and...
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland?
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
His what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get...
When was the moment you decided to kill him,
When
Albert?
was the moment?
When I drew the last...
Last stroke.
Everybody.
No, Mr. Featherland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then. He just didn't know it yet.
Shut the fuck up, Miles. Okay, so now we're starting to get into much different text dialogue, so I won't be skipping. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
What did you do that made Ibn get you locked up?
That's a sharp turn, Detective.
It just came to me, you know? Where did it all start? Where did all the hate and jealousy come from?
Jealousy? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Albert. Alone, locked up at the end of the world, while your brother is one of the most influential figures of Clawville, driving an expensive car, living in a mansion, with the city's most desirable woman in his bed. Why wouldn't you be jealous?
Yeah, Albert was jealous of Ibn. Maybe he still is. But I understand why he did it. Albert was beyond control and dangerous.
What does that mean exactly?
Albert did our mother wrong. Poor old Mom. She never heard her fly. But Albert couldn't take that she was praising his brother all the time while Albert was just an unsuccessful, foolish, poor painter.
What did you do to her, Albert?
Albert killed her. It looked like an accident, but Ibn knew it wasn't. That was the last straw. Albert had to be locked up, and he agreed. He never said no to his brother.
But he never forgot who did this to him either, did he?
Ibn was really good to him. Visited him every week. Did everything he could. Even introduced Natasha in the end.
And that was his downfall.
Both of them, Sonny. And yours, too.
Okay. When did you decide that we, too, have to die? Nobody cares about us. Did you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert?
Did you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert?
Albert hated himself the most ever since he was born. He idolized Ibn. But every time his brother stood before him, he saw what he could have been himself if he had enough strength. but he didn't. Albert had always been a coward, a pitiful nobody.
And now?
Finally, there's no more Albert. And no more Eben either. It's only me, and for both of them, I'm perfect.
Can it be that the fear is making you say these things, Albert?
Stop calling me that.
I have to call you something. What should I call you? What name should I use?
I don't know anymore. I don't.
I'm very close to breaking him. But if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant. It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds.
I've done much better this round. Still had a No, I still don't like this one.
Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was simply amazing, gentle, kind, lively, but still so distant.
You're telling me.
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of charm and grace and everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
I think I do, yes.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see? It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Was?
I think I've corrupted her. She's not that gentle and pure creature I painted on the canvas anymore. I ruined her.
Okay, I see your
She
question
became
there,
rotten under
user,
my
but
hands.
I think it's best not to tell you now.
Thanks, Vippa. Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell the truth and maybe end this.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me, can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for a long time. Ibn idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more extreme, and more true than love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling, and infinitely red. Just like love.
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so different after all.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert.
Come on, do better, do better. Fucking Christ. Okay, we're not doing it again. We're not doing it again. That's fine. Whatever. I got good information. Still, I mean, whatever. Fuck it. Damn. We're good. We're good. Hi, Aaron. All right, let's go. Sorry, Miles, for your stupid headphones. Guess you can't hear me. All right, here it is. Shot. Natasha.
So, you heard everything.
I heard everything.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
And thank you. If it weren't for you...
He's dead on the floor. Call an ambulance. What the fuck?
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before firing.
About who to target?
You know, I truly loved Ibn.
But this man wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly...
The cops? But how? How do they know?
I have no idea, Marty.
Do not look at me. I did not call them.
Olivia?
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her. Hello, boss.
Oh, shit.
Hello, boys.
Scotty.
Before you say anything, we can explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already told me everything.
What?
Monica?
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
Thanks, Mon. Should we say we owe you one?
Shut the fuck up.
You know already, boys. Shoes are my weakness.
Hey, mine too.
Of all that's furry, we don't want to hear that. And boys...
yes, boss?
Don't believe you'll get away with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from both of you with all the details. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us. Right after I figure out myself what the hell just happened.
What Marty's trying to tell you is that we had good reason to investigate outside the law. But we're sorry.
What happened to you, Sonny? You're sorry? Did you hit your head?
Why does everybody keep asking that?
Why indeed?
So can we go now, boss? Without getting handcuffed?
Don't give me ideas, Santino.
Thanks, boss.
How the fuck do they know? Okay, whoa. Hold on, hang on. Whoa. Blues. All right, hold on. Natasha saved our lives the last minute, but once Albert revealed everything. So there we go, that's it. But is it really over? Uh-huh. Okay. All right, I don't care. I need to talk to you first.
So, what now? Where to next?
I think I should mourn, right?
You should.
But I don't know what to feel anymore, Sonny.
I understand, Natasha. You know, if you need anything...
Yes, I know where to find you.
See you around, sweetheart.
Ma'am.
Goodbye, detectives.
Oh, no, Timothy.
How the hell did you find your way here, Tim? Always where the trouble is.
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind behind all the dark dealings in this city.
I wish.
I wish too, because then we could legally throw you in jail.
I love your sense of humor, Sonny.
I wasn't joking.
So, where did you get the scoop?
Are you kidding me? The whole city's talking about you. You've left quite the mess behind.
That I admit.
Well, it's a miracle that all of the city's smear sheet journalists aren't here already. Oh, while we're at it, will you give me an exclusive interview?
Pluck off, Tim.
Hey!
Thanks again, Mon. If not for you, those furheads would have put holes in us.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
Well, actually, that wasn't us.
Then who was it?
Natasha.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was for us too, believe me.
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
No, sir.
Then stop pecking.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
You're a good boy,
I didn't know where to go.
Nice work.
I do too, Moxie.
You know, folks, somebody's got to take care of the real police work while you're tearing up the city.
Sorry for the mess, Bosco, but you know us.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
How did you catch them? After the gunshot, I was sure these two would show up. They have a habit of doing that.
They were already in cuffs before then, Sonny. We had the house surrounded. If you could have hung on, maybe nobody would have died.
Hey, a second longer and it would have been us.
That's your story?
Cluck you sideways, Bosco.
Hey, Olivia.
Marty?
I just, wanted to thank you.
For what exactly?
For trying to save us.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job while I had it. Now my employer's dead, so I don't have a job anymore.
I didn't even think of that.
Of course you didn't.
Can I do anything to help?
I think I'll manage. I always do.
Gentlemen?
Gentlemen?
We're honestly very sorry it had to end like this.
Yeah, this peacefully.
For myself, I'm glad, gentlemen. I would have sincerely regretted it if we had to shoot both of you, but unfortunately, that seemed to be the only solution to this, rather nasty situation.
My favorite character right here.
It didn't turn out that way. Joyful.
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long, chickens. Whistler may be dead, but his empire still won't crumble.
Oh, look at that. He can talk.
In complex sentences, too.
Yeah, or something like that.
Amazing.
Okay. Turn. So... Mansion. This. So what? What? Am I done? In the end? Okay. Alright. People? It probably is. Okay. Monica. Monica knew we're up to and informed the boys just in time. Okay. Talking to I already did. I talked to Natasha. Let's see. Alright, hold on. Foxy Noir.
And what about you, Sonny?
Okay.
I'll go home and sleep. Maybe for 3 days. I'll try to forget.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. If there's anything I can do.
I'm not sorry, Natasha. It's better this way. We find out painful truths, but at least we see clearly now, don't we?
Yes, I think you're right.
Okay. Well. Blood Boil, entrance, mansion, rat night. I would think that, you know, there'd be like some sort of definitive end here. Because I would go to a map and leave, but nothing for us to do. Is it just, you would think, you'd think there would be, how have I been? I've been good. I've been noired. I'm hard-boiled. Calories. I did well. Decent cop. Rusted copper. That was it. That was the bad one. Am I done? Am I done? I guess I am.
How did you know we were?
I always pay attention, Sonny.
No, I
don't get used to it, Marty.
Okay. Well, Winter Crisp, huh? Well, okay. We did it. We did it, right? I'm a little surprised that there's not, you know, and there are credits to it. Just talk all the people more. Okay. All right. Okay. So.
Just one quote, guys. They say you've taken down the whole Whistler Empire. They say...
I say you're full of shit, Tim, and you can quote me on that.
Santino, You're doing that on purpose?
No, sir. Never.
Then get the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
We thank you, Natasha. You saved our lives.
But it was also me who endangered you in the first place, right?
Well, I won't argue about that.
Thank you.
Well, I won't.
Timothy.
Just one quote, guy.
I say. So, what's your
35, Sonny. I like high heels. And because there's 2 of you, 2 pairs will do for a start.
Anything for you, darling.
I don't want just anything, Marty. I want shoes.
Yes, ma'am.
See you at the PD?
At the PD, Mon.
See you at the PD.
At the PD.
Santino.
No.
Then get...
If there's anything at all.
Thank you, Martin.
If there's...
Thank you.
Nice catch, Bosco. You can mount them on your wall as trophies.
Yeah, I wish I could, Sonny. I hope we'll meet again, gentlemen.
So do I.
Maybe I will.
I certainly hope so, Pat. Nice catch.
Yeah, I wish.
Am I done? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Why can't I leave? Let's talk to everybody. Oh,
Look at all these plants.
Yeah.
Strange how...
You might have to enter the house again. Okay. Cannot get in the house. Okay. Mansion at night. Aha!
You. What are you doing here?
I was just driving around. You know.
Trying to feed your grandpa? So? Was it a case? Were you, maybe investigating us?
What can I say, Sonny? Am I busted?
Did someone hire you to follow us?
I just had to keep an eye on you and not get involved. That's all. I admit there were a couple of crazy situations when it was hard not to.
But you managed somehow, right?
A professional's a professional, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. So you won't tell us who hired you, whatever we do?
Unfortunately, I can't, my friend. I made a promise.
You and your promises.
Some people still take them seriously.
You're a real piece of guano. You know that?
Of course. I've learned everything from you, you old fart.
I think I have an idea who hired you, Phil.
Uh-oh.
Hey, stop it right there. I don't want to know who you think.
Oh, are you afraid your reaction would give you away?
You wish, pal.
Anyway, it's good to see you here, Hawkeye.
I learned it from you.
I'm glad you made it out alive. It didn't take you much.
Yeah, not much.
Anyway, it's good.
Yeah. Must be some famous historical...
not...
You know, I've always been fascinated by the Founding War. Especially the last great battle between the Alliance and the Swamp Clans.
Don't believe the tales they tell about the war, Marty. There's nothing glorious or beautiful in it. Just endless suffering and misery.
And a lot of money.
That too.
So, here they are, ladies and
there
gentlemen.
we go.
The Chicken Police, in the flesh.
Damn it, Tim, drop it and cluck off.
Oh, no, boys. This time, you deserve it.
What the cluck did you say, boss?
Stand up straight and try to look like someone who's glad to be alive.
Yes, sir, we'll try.
Ooh, attention Chicken Police, say cheese.
Oh. You can play. Okay. Ruthless Roosters are back in action. All of an empire. There we go. The following animal species were not included in this game. All right. Well, that's it. Everybody, that's Chicken Police. I thought I was going to complete this tomorrow, but I'm glad we completed it this evening. Mostly because during the development of the game, 2018 to 2020, all these species have been declared extinct. According to the lowest possible scientific estimates, between 200 and 2,000 extinctions occur every year. That's 1,000 times higher than the natural extinction rate. Okay, look at these. I still don't trust Natasha, yeah. I gotta tell you guys, the art style was a little off-putting at first, but it really grew on me. I really started to like it after a while. It really had its own charm and mystique. And then, even though some of the scenes were kind of ridiculous, like the close-ups on the chicken's eyes, because the story was so good that I mean, I was enthralled. It didn't faze me how ridiculous it was. What an extraordinary game, isn't it? It was a good time. This is a game recommended by Spooderton. Glad we got to play it. I guess we're gonna have to do Into the Hive when that comes out. This was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with it, and I didn't see where it was going. I was thoroughly confused throughout the entire thing of like, why are these things happening? Now, we never really got a clear reason why Deborah died, the gazelle, but that's because of my mismanagement of the story itself. There are some really good BTS videos about the devs on YouTube. If you want to be nice to see, you check it out. So if you want it to be nice to see, you check it out. Okay, I will check it out. BTS. He did it. Zips Cafe. We'll work on that. Unfold Natasha's dirty past. Wakes up during the credits. Well, that's it. In the Hive. Was Albert jealous of Deborah? Maybe. That might explain some things. Very, very interesting. Googe, Bosco, Sunny, Kooky, Pofi, Elvis, Mowgli, Orcolt, Worry, oh, Mr. Pinky. Those things. Raymond Chandler, Tim Schafer, Charles Vidor, Michael Curtis, Shinichiro Watanabe, Hayao Miyazaki for all of his dreams and nightmares. Wow. No. The Looker is on that list. Yes, that's right. The Looker's amazing. Well, did that Fly guy ever say anything in the game? No. And I talked to him more than once. To be continued? Yes, because I would assume we have to go to the Hive. Oh.
Natasha.
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
You know very well.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha. But if it's any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now, somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig all day. It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe.
Call me. Oh, 555-223, huh? Oh, should I? Whatever happens, happens. Ike Spiegel. Oh my. Okay. Can I continue? No. No. All right. So, we'll have to, the clue, we'll have to try to remember to call 223 when we go back to the hive. Wow. Okay. Let me just check the extras real quick. Cutscenes, art gallery, Fox King. There we go. Wesley Concepts. Ooh. Oh. Very nice. Very nice. Que sera, sera. Uh-oh. Sassy. Oh, you had the brothel pictures. Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman. Ah, I see. They do have fish people. Model shoot. That was Natasha's, just this cat. I wondered about that. They had so many different angles of the cats and the chickens. Like, look at this. Look at this. Wow. From pixel to... Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Old concept art. Man, I really do like I really like the art direction this all went into. Molly on the beach. Eric. MB Davis, that was the crazy man. The hot dog, that's a good one. Zip, look at Zippy. Natasha, oh my. Sonny Featherland, very good. They went to a zoo to shoot all the animals, that's great. Oh my goodness. What wonderful, very nice, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Mugshot. Oh, gotta get it. Chicken Police. The Chicken Police is back together. Oh my goodness. All right, well. All right, well then I guess we're going back to the office, folks. Well, that was exciting. That was exciting. I didn't expect the twists and turns to come the way they did. And it was fantastic. Loved it. I see you guys have been pouring through my games list. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I thought I was going to be playing Chicken Police tomorrow, but it looks like I won't. So, I will probably play a game that is on a timer for me. William and Sly is on Thursday. I'll keep that there. That's also on a timer. Relieved you enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Do the looker. I've got another game on a timer, and I believe if I might take the opportunity to take the night off tomorrow. I might not. I'm not 100% sure. I'll just, you know what? I'll just leave it as a mystery. Leave it as a mystery. We'll see. I'll make an announcement tomorrow when I make my decision. Don't worry. One way or the other, either yes or no, what it will be. I think Super Cat Boy is on a timer. Yes. So, anyways, blah, blah. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this office, folks. Gonna have to leave the office behind and move on to different pastures. What a wonderful little thing. Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. That was a great game. Lovely game. Highly recommend you folks go get it and go complete it and do better with it. Get all the secrets. Find out the real reason why Deborah had to die. Yes. Yobi Hachi Monday, Yobi Lesson to Tuesday. All right. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me see if this person's doing what I think they're doing. They are. Oh. Okay. All right, so I'm playing a game on Thursday, and this person is playing this game. So I'm playing William and Sly on Thursday, and Vitsy the Fox is playing it currently. So tune into them if you want to get a little preview of what I'll be doing on Thursday. They're about 2.5 hours into it, so stick around, maybe learn some things, and then you can teach me later. But anyways, I gotta go, guys. This has been fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and the Chicken Police. I'm glad we were able to solve the case and stop a madman. Good night, goodbye, and I will see you next time. Au revoir, goodbye, sayonara, jamata today, and everything else in between. Good night.